Welcome back, everyone, to the Drink and Drum podcast, the podcast with all the vibes. I am one of three hosts. My name is Timon Nicholas, aka Mr. Terrible.
Signing in, Jaron Tomlinson, the young sheller, aka Pineapple Badman in the building. Wagwan.
And it's your boy, Everon Williams, aka Big Easy. You don't know Wagwan.
This is the unapologetic podcast with really good intentions. The socials, them located at the bottom of this podcast right there. So make sure you hit us up and tell us what going on. Good night.
Oh, hi guys.
Howdy.
Welcome to the Drink and Drum podcast.
Mine is one of three hosts.
But what's the topic for tonight though?
Oh, there's no topic. It's all random chaos. Talk about anything.
I keep forgetting the type of friends I have. Y'all are not okay as the shit just happened.
Our last guest was shitting on females.
Like
He had some strong opinions on women.
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Do you mean like excreting his feces onto female or
What?
No.
Why would you ever mean that?
It's not even that. Why would that come to your mind?
No, because Timon just said the last guest was literally shitting on females. So when he said literally shitting on females,
Okay, figuratively. I don't know what he do behind his doors.
Yeah, I don't know what he's into.
Nah, but he was saying like 87% of the women in the West are trash.
because he's gay.
Nah, he's happily married with a kid.
He's gay.
Okay.
There's a lot of gay men that are married.
This is the thing. I don't agree with you that he's gay because I believe what he said. And I know I'm not gay. Me love woman.
Do you really know that you're not gay, Jaron?
I am pretty sure I'm not gay. Pretty
I know.
fucking sure.
That's what all gay people say.
I know you promote what you call it, your toxic radio station. And I don't know how deep the toxic ways run. So explain yourself.
First of all, I have no toxic affiliation
Okay.
with the toxic part. It's just mine, okay? I created the station.
It's just the branding.
Yes, I created it so DJs from Antigua, across the Caribbean, and across the world can express themselves freely without
Across the world, even my favorite Dubai DJ.
Anyways,
You know, this one I'm gonna like, you know.
because I feel like I was very vague. Well, not very vague. I was very self-explanatory with what I created it for. You could jump up and say something.
You literally just said
Also,
you were
it's
vague.
across the world, Dubai, the end of the world. Jaron.
Yes,
Let's-
but I'm asking you if my favorite Dubai DJ Pandy.
Who is your favorite Dubai DJ?
Right, like I know who your Dubai DJ is.
Don't ask me any questions.
Well, he on there.
Don't do this stupid, bro. Yo.
Imagine a man that asks me questions with me ask questions.
So Nathanya, tell us about you. Usually I ask my guests what their first impression of us. And I know you know the three of us. So the first time you met me, I should say Jared, Everett, and I'm trying to talk standard English nowadays.
I've known everyone my whole life. So
Yeah, but like tell us what that first, interaction was like.
For me, I think, for me, you have to run us like, what was like your view of me as we grew up and where we are now?
yeah,
And then
that's
you have to start from scratch.
Well, I'll start with the first one, Evron. Like I always thought Ever cool. I never thought he was one of those corny ass guys that was at school or church, because there was a lot of corny ass niggas at church and school that was doing some really weird shit just to pretend like they got bitches.
At Tyndale, say it's not so.
Evron was never one of those guys. He was always mad cool. That's why I always like respected Evron, because he never was on no corny shit. So
Okay. He was
yeah.
minding his business, playing the bass.
Timon, I don't know. It was Timon's voice for me, really. I'm like, yo,
My voice.
what? This what this nigga sound like?
My voice. What do you mean?
She just called you a bitch, bro.
That's what I'm getting.
I'm like, what about his? I want to get into.
No, like,
What about my voice?
have people that have like really unique voices.
Mm.
Timon is one of those people with a really unique voice. He doesn't sound gay. He doesn't sound feminine. He just sounds like Timon.
He
Like,
just sounds different. Like I don't know anybody else that sound even similar to Tim.
exactly. That's what I'm
It's
talking
just that
about.
he's just one of them.
So, like,
I know what you mean.
That's what really caught me. Jaron, now I had this little ghetto ass crush on him,
Hey.
but he was a whore. So
That's when he used to be black or white. He had
Hey.
Oh, I forgot he just bleached up. Oh, well.
It's my run the whole scale.
Go on cool. Yo, just remember now. Man,
John
bad
had
man.
50 shades in his life, okay? Started out rum black on the
50
bedtime
Shades
color.
of Jaron.
Yeah,
That's what
50
it
Shades
is.
of J. 50 Shades of J. 50 Shades of J.
Had a whole theme song, so like every case begin with J.
You
And
just-
then you see the And then you see the color spread. Sheesh.
Yo.
I know
Yo,
funny, bro. I always been cool, bro. I know I'm thinking about it, bro. I'm a cool ass nigga. But go ahead, Nathanya. Let me
Darren,
hear it.
you are a whore, but we're not gonna go into details on why you a hoe.
Actually, I kind of want to go into the details.
That's kind of what this podcast is for, you know.
Yeah, the Erica.
Okay.
Yeah, man used to be a hoe.
Mind you, right? I was talking to Jaron, and this bitch Jaron was talking to some other girl. Tell me why the girl
As friends.
No,
Okay.
the girl come to me. She was like, "Oh, Jaron, this man, like, why you talking to him? This, that, and the third."
Right, so who's she?
Christmas Eve, Jaron had me and the girl together
Bad man.
on a wickedness.
Stress again?
Bad man. Hold on. Boss, I can't tell you who none of this be yet,
Mm-mm.
but my son bad boy.
Like, nah, I'm not gonna call any names to incriminate anybody. 'Cause nobody's sending.
Oh no, we call names and then edit them out later. But we call them for the sake of conversation.
No.
Oh, CJ.
And that?
I didn't know CJ confront you.
It can't. No, that's definitely not true. That's
I could
definitely.
see her down
Big
Christmas
facts.
Eve.
I know. I remember that day. I remember that night, right? But I know she was with somebody else. She
I
was
feel
with
so
somebody
cold.
else.
She told me that y'all were still together or some shit.
You see
like
the
that.
girl with some man.
She met
and
with somebody else.
you
I'm
see
pretty
the
sure
girl
she
with
was.
some man. Yes, she was, bro. I swear I even saw Cadden, cause like Cadden was there that night too. Cause I remember seeing Cadden.
I was
I swear I
on
see
Cadden that
Cadden
night.
sliding up on all of that. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let these niggas rock. Everybody do what they do. Cause like that was definitely not my property.
Yeah, the girl came to me. There's no way in hell I'm gonna lie about something like this.
The girl just not like you. It's that simple. And she didn't find a reason for bang you off.
That's her problem. That's her problem.
Like I truly think the girl just didn't like you and she didn't look at a reason for bang you off. And why not choose me?
Or
The fact that you're gonna lower yourself to bang somebody over a man is just ridiculous.
And now that
Facts,
she did a bang you
facts.
over one man, she just take a bang you off because she not like you. And she did use this
She
man
did a
no,
reason.
as a reason.
Nathanya was moving in on her plan B and she needed to make sure her plan B was always open. So she had to let Nathanya know that, hey, no, that's off limits.
Damn.
It
That's what
makes
you gonna-
sense.
No, I take that as high props. Imagine me plan B and the girl still a fight over me. My bad.
Yo, Jaron coming like future boss.
Yeah, that's what it be, man.
I feel like there was another girl there that night too.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what?
A tree
There
girl
was-
may had that one
There was
night
three
then.
girls.
Boom,
bro.
boom, clap. Hey, my bad.
There was the next one. Yeah.
You see, but y'all don't know. Well, y'all know, but y'all don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Me get imported but that night day. So me not make it.
Hey, you got overseas thing.
You see,
See, everything work out in the
and
end.
then she
Everything work
Everything
out
back.
in the end.
like what you beg so if you
Wait. Pause. Around Christmas Eve, because I was still a virgin them time day. Around Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, this was like 2013, 2014.
So it's probably 2014 Christmas Eve then. Wait, what year I graduate? PM.
2014.
20. Yeah. Somewhere around that time.
Everyone, how do you know
whatever
this?
year I did CXC.
How do you know it?
Because
Whatever year I did CXC was the year I lost my virginity.
it was because I was in Canada and I had to come back for them Christmas.
So
it was
that's
the
the
last-
way-
I think that was the
that's-
last Christmas I spent in Antigua.
So they wait for like tingling after you write your last paper.
Makes sense.
No, so technically, right? This is how I thought about it.
You don't want to get pregnant in school.
No.
Simple.
That too. But once I started writing CXE, I've automatically finished school because I didn't have any thoughts in my head that I would have to come back to school because I failed my exam. It was always in my head that I'm going to pass my exams and I'm going to go to college, and that's exactly what happened.
When
See,
I was in
I like people who have that kind of mentality. Like they know that they're gonna pass.
But you have to put the work in to pass those, and that's
when I was in second form, I already knew that I graduated school. So
That's why I didn't try, because you know you're gonna pass anyways.
That was it. This one in the bag.
precisely.
I like your faith.
Yeah, me call up for me partner and say, yo. The man say, yo, you ready? Like, yeah. Yo, the worst day of my, well, it wasn't the worst day though, but the worst day of my life, bro. I feel like the guy that wrote She's a Runner, She's a Track Star, that song, he wrote it on that day in 2014.
Well, no man, yeah, for run out.
You didn't hear?
You check?
Because in from my head, that is funny, no fuck.
Because yo, me run no fuck bass. How the joke it's out.
Say the boy
Mind
come
you.
strapped like Joshua.
Oh Lord. Oh
Wow.
Lord.
Oh.
That was very homosexual of
No
you.
funny
Yeah.
shit.
And then spanners.
No.
The facts there, no.
No, the facts there. Nathanya, one time, right? Joshua was up at Tim on crib, right? All of us were sitting there. Like, all of us are cool out at Tim on crib.
Wait.
So,
This you can leave. Okay, go ahead. I'm waiting till you're done.
Mm-hmm.
so like, I just going cool now. And we'll look over, right? Just to see what going on in the room. And Joshua sit down upon the other, like, he's sitting in the couch, right? And Joshua have be like spread open. Joshua wear some ball shots, right? And so help me God, right? I'm not gay and or anything, right? But boss, when I look over Joshua have one big donkey tool that just
I
lay
hang out
down
to the
over there.
pants leg.
I'm like, what the fuck? So look away. After I look away, right? I kind of peep around and I see everybody is like, yo, what this nigga see? So I see Timon look back and Timon Tony head fast, like you hear the wind when Timon Tony head. Boom. So now Brian, Brian, me like, yo, what going? Brian, look over, I see Joshua. Brian say, "Rah, soul." But
For the rest of that night, none of us look at that direction of the room.
after that, like Joshua shouted at me, and I could not look Joshua in his eye anymore.
Boss, me and Joshua close, right? Like basically like brothers, right? So I know this man was packing that, right? And one time,
What?
bro, in the same way that you found out, is similar circumstances as to how I found out. So, we in the same boat. And I remember a time, because I doesn't love Judy, right? And I just went to the store, and Joshua used to come. I was down the shop at Tawi, right? I mean, I had a trouble with Judy, and I busted a joke, whatever. Joshua used to more quiet, so just sit down, right? And out there, he did sit down in his school pants with his foot wide open, right? I don't know if Chad or Judy just see the bulge, right? But me just say, Mom, Joshua, how you going, Daddy? Right? I'm gonna look over. I'm like, boy, well, my dream's crushed now. That's it. My dream's crushed now. That's it.
No,
Can't compete with
bro.
that.
Even there was this girl, right? There was this girl that I used to talk to, and I know she
High
talked to
school.
Joshua. Yes, Timon, you
Oh.
know what, go on.
That's my another one. My another
Alright,
one.
so she used to
Oh, light
talk
skin?
to
Yes, dog.
Yes.
Still what? Boss?
Yeah.
Alright, she used to talk to Joshua, right? And then yo, like, so now the girl is supposed to link me out there, right? But then she tell me that, you know, she can't about to do it the week because she linked Joshua early in the week, right? The gal tell me that Joshua bang him up till he swell up. Yo, I bust like I was like, what? I know honestly, I don't want to say this like, you know, the gal no loose gal or nothing, right?
No.
But
Oh,
the gal
no,
said
she not
the
like
gal
that tall.
because boss like I've seen this girl coochie before, right?
Mm.
And the girl really me send me a picture. She coochie me swell up, boss. I'm like, what Joshua really do, boss? like I truly want to know what this nigga did.
Bro, the man they run through and girl on all the Adventist school now. The girl said she they almost ball on the place. I would say, yeah. Hey, they can't play big man.
After like for a long time, this is before, because we can call names, I'm gonna call names. This is before I started to like Gavin, and y'all know I probably like Gavin for over 5 years.
Who Gavin?
Gavin.
You know, my main thing that's who it is, and
I knew
that's
you
enough.
thought that.
Oh,
I mean, you know, I just
don't have
I didn't
any
want to.
recollection of him and you with anything.
I
Same.
neither me,
Same.
and I truly don't even remember him. Like he, and I like a background character. You be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always like Gavin was always low key. That's why.
I only saw him when Kiel mentioned him. I was like, oh, hey.
Yeah, I just assumed he was a smart kid. Like you know, nothing else.
I used to like Joshua first, but then
You're lucky.
I heard the rumors going around. That Joshua was having sex and Joshua had a big tool. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Me good.
That's not what the gal and they want.
Bro, I was
Yeah, and I say, I want the 12-inch. I'm like, I don't.
mind you, remember, y'all have to remember, I matured way after, like way
Bend like
after.
a banana.
Mm-hmm.
When all them gal that does they say that me a tech bud. When I'm even
Then I always say so.
always to the point where my grandma was actually like skeptical of what I was doing with my free time.
Imagine that. Yeah,
Imagine.
your grandmother call you a horny a virgin.
Imagine me on need and tree. I play Roblox. Gal tech bud. And me play Roblox. And them a run. I'll go tell for me granny owe me a tech bud.
See, they
But-
assume if you're so cool with it that you have to be doing the same thing. Okay.
Sorry.
No, bro. If I'm your friend, I'm going to support you in what you do. I'm not gonna judge you.
All right, so
One, if you
Nathanya,
don't,
I have a move I'm making to New York in a couple of weeks. All right, bet, sell it.
Say what, go on, me pull up.
if it doesn't inflict harm, loss, or injury to yourself or anybody else, I'm going to support.
Well,
But don't, come on, man. And then half of them have kids now, bro.
that's the fun
Like,
part.
That's
And
the
they
funny part.
and they also fat.
Oh, don't edit this part out. Don't leave this part in because
What do you think happens though? You think after like the hot girl all their life and then they get a baby and they're just like, I can't go back now.
You can't keep up no more.
I was like,
Honestly, I feel like they just stopped taking care of themselves at one point, and then they just
but you have to remember once you have a kid, I don't have a child yet, but this is my mentality. Once you have a kid,
So
you
right.
have to make sure that you're so you can have so you can take care of that kid. Because if you're not good, who's gonna take care of the child like you had?
the father waiting child support differ.
No. You can't always I don't know the situation
Take
between
me serious when we talk now.
I don't know the situation between anybody and their baby father, but I don't plan on being anybody's baby mother.
Honestly,
We're going to have a family and we're going to raise that child together. But still,
I can't date a single mother, and I can't date she if she has she baby father on child support.
Yeah, because that's what we were saying in the last episode we recorded. They still a connection, and now she's dependent.
The only way to get off of that child support is to get back in that relationship now. And that's something that man she wants, because
she can use that money as a carrot. Tell her, hey, if you want this $200 this week, get some dick. And, she like $200 only gets you the tip. And I was like, all right, bet I'll double it up for,
Yo.
But I used to see like girls in school back then. As soon as they get their man, they just stop trying, and they're just like, well, I won the prize, so I don't have to look good for nobody no more.
Yes, they get into relationships and get sloppy, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then I see that transition to when they like somebody get them pregnant. I was gonna say in pop. When somebody get them pregnant.
Oh,
the new feeling come on to you.
In here.
It's slow. It's slow for that. Like once I'm with somebody, I'm not gonna say I deal with popular people. I really don't. Niggas come and bother me. We hold the vibe and then shit happens. But
based on the vibe.
Yeah. But I'm like, I'm gonna keep myself maintained because the type of image I want to have in general, I'm gonna keep that shit. So the way you met me is the way I'm gonna stay in the relationship.
I feel you. And there was minding my business on Instagram, and I was like, hey, look at this body. I was like, oh, Nathanya.
Yeah, I tell you, boss.
I was like, where did this come from?
Boss, hey, Nathanya, you post a picture, right? And I swear to God, you post a picture like 2 seconds ago. I'm gonna say, rah, swole. I'm gonna tap my phone maybe like 17 times, and the same time I went to send it to Timon sent the picture to me. I was like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, I had no idea it was you until, I was like, oh, it's Nathanya.
And I was just like, yeah, Nathanya been had booty, but you're like, y'all just
I just never noticed it.
Nathanya, like, truly, like, I'm no funny shit, right? So I remember when you had your crush on me, right? And like, I vibe with you, right? Because you always been my friend, and I respect you and I love you like that, right? But we always argue, and I never saw your body because I feel like that's why I had you on the back burner.
Argue? Like, I really don't think me and Jared argue. We be fucking around a lot.
Okay, you know what? That's really it. But like, I never saw your body, That's why I just never like. I don't know. That's why I didn't see you as anything more than the bro. But then Nathanya, you disappear. You go foreign, right?
And yeah, I'm some McDonald's.
No, I'm not even that. I'm not even that, boss.
I do not eat McDonald's because I left it a lot of shit.
It's not even that. The girl go foreign, and she posts she first picture outside the one jeans. I'm gonna say bombo. Dog, that's the first time I saw Nathanya.
I feel like I was restricted because, I was raised up in an Adventist household.
So was I.
I can't wear shorts and none of that shit. Bro.
So you can express yourself after you separate from the family in the church.
Yeah, because when my grandmother used to take me up here, mind you, everybody used to leave Antigua summertime. Mm-hmm. So in my lifespan, I've only spent like 2 summers in Antigua. And that's the summer where I met Ice with y'all. at the store.
Okay.
Those are the two. Yeah, those are the two summers. Other than that, I'm never in Antigua. So like when I'm up here, I can wear shorts and whatnot because nobody up here know me and nobody up here.
That was a good summer though. That was a good summer. Like when we used to kick it. We used to kick it VCNG with Kial and shit. Like shit was nice.
Yeah, like nobody up here know me. Nobody up here know my grandmother. So nobody could really go say, "Oh, Miss Christopher, how she grandpicked me and I lick a piece of shots." That you're not gonna get that up here.
You know,
because my grandmother, the stuff that I wear and the stuff that I used to wear at the church is my grandmother buy my clothes and everything. So dress too tight, my grandmother either made it or she bought it. And I used to get a lot of people used to complain at church, "Oh, Miss Christopher, why your granddaughter dressed this? Why your granddaughter dressed that?" And my grandmother would answer them back and say, "I made it and my money buy it."
Yeah, check. As she buy. Check.
People so concerned about what other people wearing,
bro. Because I don't.
Y'all know how my grandmother stayed. Like she's not gonna make me leave the house with no kind of hoe.
I truly don't know how your grandmother stay.
Our whole text in the Bible say, "Come as you are." People like not like that.
Like, okay, well, Tim and everyone know how my grandmother stayed. Like, she's not gonna make me leave the house in no like skimpy shit. So what I had on going to church, she either made it or she buy them. I never bought church clothes until I moved up here. And even when I'm buying the church clothes, I'm on FaceTime with my grandmother. I put it on in the dressing room and let her see how it fit. And she said, "Okay, that's good. You can buy that."
So this one will show off your figures too much.
When I old and married, I was calling my grandmother to see if this look good for go church.
That's how you know it's real now.
That's how you know.
Like, come on. And I stopped. That's one of the reasons why I stopped going to church too. Because these people up here were doing the same thing to me and worse. Like, "Oh, your daughter can't be teaching the Pathfinders and she dressing like this going to church." Me said, "What? Are you guys dead ass? We live in the ghetto. You're gonna see people half naked on the street.
You know,
what are you gonna protect your kids from that? You're gonna come
I know nothing will say, Miss Susie, suck your mama."
In the name of Jesus Christ.
Like, are you guys serious? And it came to the point where I felt like the lady felt away because her husband was like maybe like an uncle to me. I used to call him Uncle Nigel. I don't know outside of that. The man looked at me any other way.
That man.
Maybe that.
Uncle Nigel was saying in the new church dress and she catch Uncle Nigel. She's like, "Son of a bitch."
You check and she just catch her attitude.
And she like, "I can't control him, but I can tell this little bitch what to do." That's what she said she had.
Yo, it came to the point where my old lady was like, she cussed one of them out one time because obviously I'm going to church with my old lady. So if she feel like that, she's like, "Nah, that didn't look good for we go to church. That they get too tight, that it too short or something." Okay, fine. At church, I will go. Like,
yeah,
okay.
The audacity of her.
If my old lady make my
your mom's not saying nothing. Why she think she have the place?
Right. So my old lady got back. She's like, "Yo, I am sickening now. This is supposed to be a place where you can come dressed as you are and until back."
It's why. Like you really just can't study people back because people will lead you astray. People will lead you astray. I just say thank you.
You know me, like Nathanya, so you know the type of person I am. You know the type of shit that I do. And I did, right? So I used to go to church, you know, because like my grandma wanted me to come to her. I love my grandma to death because my grandma is the person who took care of me when I was younger. My grandma, like if I need money now, like I'm broke or whatever, my grandma is the person I have to call. I can't call my mom. I can't call my sister. I can't. Who the fuck is a John? Bitch ass nigga. So, you know, I call my grandma and but it's like she want me to come to church, but everybody in the church does hot things for say about me just because I'm coming to church because they just not fucking like me. Like I understand I'm a menace now, but you're inside of the church. This is now your problem.
For real. Actually, in fact, this is the part where they could like actually be happy that you might change your ways. Like the reasons they don't like you, this is where they can solve all of them.
The funny part is the nigga that had the most to say. I don't want them to pick me in them. I do undercover fuckery. The one of them with the picnic and I met them grandparents early in their young life. Like,
it's not even that. No, it's not even that because you see some church people and you would think that they would be on their guard 24/7, but like soon as they leave church and they think nobody from church there, they do their shit and they forget like kids around the place growing up seeing them do their shit, say their shit, and then like when you go back in church, you think you can just talk to me anyhow. When I saw
like,
in the
bro,
fucking car,
it's crazy. It's like they don't realize how much of a clown they became.
Yeah, like they
Why I thought Judy.
nah, I'm not trashing Judy, man. Still don't fuck Judy, but just cool.
Yo!
So you go.
There you go. I want Judy here this so she can know when I come back.
Yeah, Jack, just as you know, and you know, no
Check,
question.
no long talking.
Yeah, check.
I
No
still
long
don't
talking.
know. I still don't know what y'all seeing, Judy.
This is the body
Boss,
dog.
I don't know what it is either, bro. I think it's her attitude.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The same way everyone say, Nathanya may have the body and me never see him. I don't see nobody on Judy.
Nah,
Not because you never came to church with us. The clothes that my grandmother used to make for me, it fit my body type. So you saw everything. Nothing was
So
missing
you
out.
can't. No, you hear what you say. You hear what you just say. Now, and you think the church people now can feel that type of way.
my big eyes them
Fuck
never know
them.
that
It wasn't
still.
revealing in a sense, boss. It was just that she had it and there was no
Exactly.
hiding it.
Okay.
So no,
Because mind you, Nathanya is a slim person, and
So
then when
she-
you reach her waist, you just get broad. So you can't hide that.
Like Miss Long.
Like Miss Long, yes.
Long her hips for days.
Yo.
nah, but Judy, she have like this perverted talk with her, right? That she like
Yes.
tease you with. And then she
That's
also
it.
have them hips and ass, right? So I'm just like, Judy, you know I'm a kid, right? But I'll fuck you.
I'm like, you keep pushing these buttons, I
Nah,
want them to
keep
choke you out.
pushing me, because I'm different.
you know if
Yo, I'm gonna block
y'all may
you.
put me on these meds when back in the days, I can guarantee motherfucker.
Bro, what do you think a muscle man was moving in
what?
on that?
Wait,
If
say?
them me on this meds here back in the day, I would have fucked Judy.
Y'all are
I'm
bad.
trying to think like the first time I met Nathanya, and I can't really put a finger on it, but I do
It would have been first one.
I do remember a time at Walkathon, and that's the Walkathon when Jan was troubling that fifth form girl.
You see,
All of us was
Nathanya
chilling.
day.
I think she came.
So how come me never see she?
Are you sure? Because
It was a long day.
no,
Oh, the one we did go from Param.
it was Pathfinders all.
No. It may be on school walk at time.
Yeah, it was a school
Mhm.
Walkathon, and I think you came
Yeah.
because your
I don't think I ever came
I think
to-
because your grandmother was working at the school, and for some reason you left for your school and came.
I can't remember that.
Nah, I'm pretty sure because I
Ooh.
was troubling you in the water, and you were like, nah. I was like, bet.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit! I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
I remember. I remember.
Mhm.
I remember.
So I think I
Yeah.
because like I think you jumped on my radar at the beach at the time. I'm just like, hey, who's this girl? So I said, all right, bet, let's see what happened. And then I was like running through, and then Nathaniel was like, no. And I was like, okay, I understand.
Tim on get that one touch off for every girl in the fetching water now. Tim on still say, let me go trouble Nathanya. Tim on, you go hell.
Nah, because I know what everyone of them used to do. Like I know. I was one of the few people that held the fuck down and shut the fuck
That's
up.
everyone. What I have to do with
So
me?
like I felt as if everybody that lined with everyone was the same way, and y'all was not touching
Everyone was
me.
a cool dude. Oh, what you saying?
honestly,
Everyone-
I would love it. I would have loved it back then if people looked at me and they say, you know, he the same type of person as Everon. Because that's not what crossed people mind when they used to see.
It's like, well, people used to grab their own their purse, and then every hand on purse for grab.
Yo, the people know that nothing in their purse, and them a clutch. I'm like, you might just rob it for no reason. No.
Nah, but you didn't help because you just moved real
Nah.
tuggish, dog. You didn't help.
Nah, but like, bro, when you come from a place, you have to hold that image. When you have to hold the image, you have to keep the image. Because if somebody see a smile, somebody can say you're soft. And once word out there that you're soft, he could travel. And you need to remember now.
Oh, wait. The man say you have a whole image when they pull right.
And then you know another thing, right? Like, bro, it's all for the pride. Like, bro, your pride is your name, and your name is something that you don't ever get dirty. So, you know, like, I just had to hold it.
No, you cannot. You can get your name. You cannot do anything to get your name dirty, and people still get your name dirty.
I learned that.
Like, I don't know. I'm
learned
still
that.
trying to figure out what Nathanya have in this imaginary files cabinet for me.
Yes, Nathanya.
At time, I pull up to her cousin party in Piers, and she's like, Timon, have files on you. I'm like, what are they?
I really didn't.
I
really didn't.
remember that night.
Wait,
I don't
hold
remember
on.
Nathanya being there.
Did you ever?
I am clean.
Are you guys even like Timon? Did you get through like? Did you pursue anything? Like what
Pursue.
happened with that?
I'm making action.
Oh, with your cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think what did happen was she said she needed some time to study for like her exams when we were at state college, and then I said, all right, bet. And then after exams were done, she was like being weird, and at that time I was like applying to go to Canada for college, so I was just like cool, and then she started getting like distant and weird, and I was like, well, it's best I go check my other things then. So I took that whole 2 weeks to go check my other people while she was brooding over I don't know what. And then I was just gonna leave now, but I said, you know what? Let me just tell this girl I'm leaving literally to Saturday. And then I came and saw her this Friday night and then told her what's up. But like, I don't think nothing was going anywhere because I think she just had sleep and school on her mind.
It was a weird time.
It was a weird time for sure.
It's the fact that you said sleep and school. Like that's
better. Yeah. And in my head, no. In my head,
school and conflict.
In my head, I was just like, Timon, you should have just been a dick about it and just try to fuck. Because I'm pretty sure it'd have been easier instead of trying to get my feelings all up in there.
I told him that he wasn't going anywhere with that now.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And I was just like, nah, I'm gonna wait because
he had hope because she's really nice, bro. It was
she is really nice and she's a very lovely
she's not
young
the type
lady.
you really pull up on with that type of energy.
Mm-hmm.
You check, and that's why Timon couldn't just.
Because she will knock you out. As little as she is, she will knock you out.
No, but I feel like as the type of person she is, it's like when reading the situation, that's not the type you would try either way to be successful.
I truly think that in order for that to happen, she would have to initiate it.
Yes.
And I don't think she was going to initiate it.
See, that's
because
I'm not exactly,
bro. What, bro? So she used to play with Timon a lot, right? Like she would, bro. She would come on to Timon when I'm there, right? And I know because I'm there, nothing can happen. And then when I leave, like the tussling and the playing in the room stop. And I'm like, huh?
Oh, so she was trying to get a Jared. It makes sense.
Oh, she was definitely not trying to get me. She was definitely not trying to get me.
It was.
No, but I realized, she was having fun. Like, I was like, I just did not understand anything whatsoever. Cause like she said a couple things that just really just confused me. Cause I remember like we were having a conversation and then she said that she would honestly prefer to go like places with me instead of Timon. That's because of the fact that she felt like I could defend her or whatever.
Wait, what?
And I'm like, Timon, like, yeah, these are some weird conversations. I'm like, why are you saying this?
Interesting.
I'm like, why are you saying this? But like, it just none of this really made sense to me. So I was like, Timon, like, it's a waste cause. Like, just give up on it. But he stuck it out till the end.
Because in my head, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take my time. I'm not here for no sex or nothing. I'm gonna see where this goes. Because something about this girl just have me intrigued, but I don't know what it is, and I'm curious to figure out what it is.
It's her.
Listen,
no,
that's not Timon. Timon went with intentions to get coochie. Timon realized he not get coochie, and Timon forget about the coochie.
No. That's not it. That's not it. And it wasn't because I don't fuck virgins. That's one of my things.
I respect that. I did that once, and I regret it.
Because not to put her business out there, or anything. But like, I technically could, and I was the one who's like, "You sure?" and put everything on pause too. Because this is a thing that I don't feel. We call it special enough to take from somebody. I even lied and said I was a virgin to not put no pressure on her.
You think that they could put? Why she could say, "Oh, let's do it together"?
So at least at that point, she don't feel like I'm here for the wrong reasons.
But you're lying.
Niggas.
Exactly.
That is the wrong reason.
If I lie and she's just like, well, since Mr. Experience came to come put his dick on me, I was like, nah, bitch, you're not ready for this.
Wait, pause. You know what? Continue. But yeah, when I lost my virginity, I wasn't attached to the guy. I guess mainly because I knew him for half my life. Well, my entire life.
I feel like he ain't put it down on you, right?
Which is weird because
he did, because we linked every day.
I truly don't think that he put it down on you, right? If it's one thing I learned, right, since I was in Antigua, because we used to fuck plenty of man, girl. We used to fuck
I am
everybody,
so glad that you finished that statement.
Okay, we used to fuck everybody, girlfriend. And the thing is, right, it's like they would always come to me because these niggas in Antigua, all them man want to do is fuck them to some dancehall music. So that man just fucking joke them like a fucking carnival time.
Just skip 4 laps straight.
That man, hear me tell you.
Yeah, that was never my game plan, dog. I had a whole.
Yeah. Okay, Timon.
I come to somebody and they see things different. And I tell you, like, if it's one thing, like, I don't know who this youth is, and I'm not try to discredit it, but you, Matilda, can never do it right.
No, but like that's what I mean. Because I know some girls who had like bad experience, but they remember it as being so awesome. And I'm just like, I can't even say that because it's the first one wasn't their best, and they've had better, but they can't forget the first. And I'm just like, if it wasn't the best, why you remember it so much, and why you willing to like still give this nigga pussy?
It was the first. It's a start of a new thing.
But to still have that connection after you had better, why would you go back just to reminisce on the first when the first wasn't good? Like, what's that about?
Why? Because bitches is dumb.
I believe you. I guess the 87% trash in the West was right.
Yeah, bitch. Shook.
Because what? But yeah, like these niggas don't know how to have sex, bro.
So the way you think they're lacking, you think they're lacking like motion in the pelvis. You think they're just too aggressive.
You know, y'all remember the YouTuber that I used to do with? Whatever.
Actually, yeah, she did say it.
No,
I don't.
Talk, and I'd look him up
on Clubhouse. She did mention it.
I never
I think I was high because I didn't hear it.
I never came up to that guy, and that was what 2018.
And how come you said the first one put it down so good that you never go?
No, like it was okay. Exactly.
Hey, bro,
Jaron, you don't know how to come. Really Firstly, before. So you'll tell me. No. You'll tell me she started fuck before she rubbed she pum pum.
I not to that type of shit either.
A lot of girls don't even feel comfortable touching themselves until somebody do it for them.
That is fucking stupid. If you don't feel comfortable for rub your own pum pum, who the fuck?
That's what I keep telling. That's what I keep saying.
That's just reality.
It's not that I don't feel comfortable doing it. It's just not my thing.
Just don't ask questions. It hurt my head too, but I stop asking questions.
Bro, I know some things just like, oh, that's gross. I'm like, that's gross to put your fingers in your body.
It's not gross.
It's just not their thing.
Like, bro, if that's gross, that's just like, bro, any woman to tell me she don't masturbate, we cannot have sex.
Yeah, like if you,
it's that fucking simple. We cannot have sex.
Probably that's why me and you never got before that.
If you don't know what you want, why the fuck should I?
It's like you like we are not on the same fucking like connection. Like we're not the same wavelength. We can't have sex. To stop talking to me. That's something, bro. That shit turns me off so badly, bro. That shit's stupid.
Thank God I'm one of the bros, cause
for me is them girls who can't really explain what it is that they want. Because I come here talking about like, okay, let's do this, right? And they're just like, what you want to do? I'm just like, oh, I know what I want to do. And regardless to what you want to do, I'm gonna get my shit resolved, right? So you need to tell me what you want.
Yeah,
so I can work with you. Because I'm not gonna, if you tell me do I want, I might just remember Rebecca and fuck you like Rebecca. And you might not like to get fucked like Rebecca. So tell me what.
Because Rebecca a slut.
I know what I want. I'm just like, bitch, let me eat you until you figure it out. And if you waste my time, well, so be it. I'm here to play. You know?
My thing is, if you don't get yours, it's your fault.
And I'm saying like communication is all this thing because I'm just like, yo, tell me.
No. Hey, from ever since that day, once me done, don't touch me anymore. It's clip. It's done.
Man.
That's wild.
Hey.
That's wild. You selfish.
Honestly, if you Nathanya, that is so fucking terrible.
You see, men, the reason why we be done is because it's because we physically like you just if you're not getting back up, it's because we just couldn't get.
And it's not like if we don't want to go on.
Yeah,
you know what it is?
It's just like it's just not.
I know y'all saw the post that I did the other day.
You not?
When I was asking the question, when somebody said you a nigga but you not a nigga.
Yeah.
And my comment to it was let this sink in. Bro, when I do not touch me, my whole entire body is sensitive.
Yes, that's why you need to get fucked some more.
No, that's beautiful. That's why I'm gonna make sure I'm not.
Exactly.
You run you off of that body. You shake.
You feel like
shake over the two.
Yeah.
What is it, girl?
You feel like Nintendo.
That's amazing to me. That is motivation to like not stop.
Exactly, bro. You don't let up. You don't get no pressure.
No pressure, boss.
Bro. Now, when we say top on the top, I'm gonna feel I kind of hoe, and everything is just done.
Is it like it's so good it becomes bad?
If I feel like I'm gonna try and continue, but if I feel like okay, I can't continue no more, I'm gonna stop. But there's one person in this whole entire world. We on the same fucking timing, and I tell y'all about the guy. That's the only nigga that comes when I come. We move as a unit. If we not moving as a unit, I don't want you.
Because once you going off, it's like, all right, now I have the green light, and it's easy for man. Just like, all right, let it happen.
Question for my guys, right? So when y'all fucking, y'all quiet or y'all make noise?
Ball murder.
Okay. What about you, John?
Honestly, so like say my little shit, but like it's more in a hush. Everyone sound like he's shouting up the place, but you know, like I
It
keep it
depends.
cool.
I kind of,
You know?
quiet, but I'm trying to not be. But my
Yes.
thing is, I grew up, the way how I grew up, right? I had to do everything in secret.
Come on.
A sneak
Come on.
fucking. No, I understand
I had
what
to do
you're
everything in
saying.
secret. Okay, so it's just a habit that is hard to break.
No, Tim, I'm bad though. Fuck, yo, imagine, fucking imagine. One girl moving a new field, right? I'm gonna say, boy, I'm gonna slide in on
Yo,
this,
I
right?
love this story.
I'm a good on, yo,
I love
I'm
this
good on the
story.
fucking road now. I'm a smooth target. I'm gonna bring the girl. I'm gonna say, you know what? Let me introduce you to my partner, cause maybe she walk through the village, right? I'm gonna show you the place. So let me introduce you to my partner, Timon. I'm gonna introduce the girl to my partner, Timon, and I don't know what Timon told this girl with his eyes. But like the girl, she kind of just look at him and she's like, huh. I'm like, okay. Bro, I think it was like 3 days later, dog. I'm walking up the road. I'm gonna say, yo, let me check Timon.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
gonna
go
just
check
hear
Timon.
like Timon bed a rock. Timon bed a rock. Like I'm here like a grunt. So I'm like, yo, what really going, boy? Somebody, let me peep through this window.
You fucking you.
I'm gonna say Timon. I'm gonna say Timon will beat up the girl me just introduce you to. But like, yo, Timon.
Wait, did Timon
Yeah,
see
but
you?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing John anywhere.
Bro, it's real, it's crazy, right? Because Timo folks in the house, they sleeping. I know Timo house mad quiet. Like I swear to God, Dad probably plug out the fridge because Timo house quiet. And Timo in there, like I'm like, yo, Timo, you're a
I'm
legend,
a virgin, so I don't know what y'all heard. I'm waiting till marriage.
I know my friend.
Okay.
Is wholesome and he don't touch
Exactly.
nobody. People be trying to touch my friend, and yeah, he don't be touching them back.
Exactly.
So you see right there, right, Timon. Like if I was the typical nigga, I'd have been mad at you because you had sex with a girl.
Oh, I would have been mad. I would have definitely been mad.
I think that
Why?
Because
why?
It's just my heart. I would have been like I would have been mad within myself, but like I would have talked like logically. I would have been like, you know, I'm not a reason for Bex. But
it's not like if it's off
on
the
inside.
table for you.
No. I'm not. I don't have a reason to be mad at you, but like I would on the inside.
Okay.
Without my,
That's just stupid, bro. That's just
how I would feel on the inside without.
That's just your nature, basically.
Yeah,
bro.
That's how I'm just gonna naturally react to it. I don't know why. I don't have a reason for it.
Nah, bro. You keep it pimping, bro. You realize, like, bro,
Check.
you can't control a woman. What's she gonna do? What's she do with that pum pum enough for your fucking face?
But you should be doing
Nah.
Because I want to joke it out. When me hear Timon, I send out see me say what? Timon.
I know what you heard, but it's cap.
The boy can teeth Miguel and
Oh
then
God, here we go
boy
again.
can teeth Miguel and them. Yo, Timon, how much galaxy from you, boss? Cap.
Bro, I don't
Cap,
steal nothing.
bro.
Like I'm not the type to steal. I don't take.
What?
What's
You
it?
forget your early Canada days? You're like a criminal.
Wait a minute.
That's cool.
What
Wow.
were y'all touching on?
Oh no, you talking about shoplifting?
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah. Come on, everyone.
Yeah.
You were in the episode, nigga.
No. I didn't make that connection with that. I thought like when he like just came up like to school. That's what I was thinking.
How was that early?
That was recent.
If
No,
like
it was
his
early,
shoplifting days was
compared to
before
now,
that.
This is late. No, when he first came, that's right. Top question reason.
You know, we looking at it differently. I'm talking
Yeah,
about first time, and you're talking
yeah.
about recent. This would have been a pointless argument.
So Nathanya, what is it that you don't like about guys? Like what tendencies you're just tired of?
Them breathing.
Okay. Less drastic.
Nathania, you are
drastic.
sad.
Like I'm pretty sure there's something that just takes you off. Like why y'all?
That's just like my thing now to say niggas that breathe annoy me. But oh my god, I have this neighbor.
Now you.
I really just want to go outside and buy some wine, and this neighbor is like, he don't have no wife or anything like that, but he have a wife. And every day this man come home from work, he'll play music no fuck. Like, sir, go inside and talk to your wife, Jack.
Oh, so he running the music right now?
Yeah. Like,
Trying
there's no problem.
He's trying to win her over with the old school music. He's like, honey, remember?
I primed the pump.
Boss, sometime the like old school music hit. But every fucking day, boss, every day, you're gonna spend no time with your wife, you're gonna text you on vacation, nothing. Fuck, man.
Nathanya hate romantic gestures when guys do it.
No, I don't hate romantic gestures.
Why she don't take him to the fucking place?
Yeah.
If he wants to, but all he do is sit on outside and play music every day. Literally. I'm not.
How you tell us what he do? What's she doing?
Yeah, I thought so.
She inside
87%.
she inside the house, like he playing the music out there, he moving. What's she doing? She laying there, she working, what's she doing?
87, we're telling her 87% of them Western females.
You even know this is this nigga, his mates in dance.
She away from the router. That's what's happening. She on dial-up right now.
Yeah, I know she chipping.
I miss the old days with the old internet, dog, like the old internet speed.
With a sound too.
Nah, like when you play like a YouTube video and you had to pause that shit for the shit to fucking for the buffer up.
Yo, that used to
You
hurt
pause that and
my
go drink water.
feelings.
Nah, it used, bro. Nah, at some point it became mad fun, bro. Cause like, bro, like you pause that shit, then you gotta go do something else, bro. You go outside, you play like a cricket with somebody, boss. Yo, it was just sweet.
Nah, I know you mean, man. Like this one time when I was home, we had the landline. I heard the phone ring, and I didn't hear it ring. I pick up the phone to make a call. When I put it to my ear, I can hear my Auntie Lois having a conversation. Listen, who is? Right? So I was gonna say hello, but I stayed for a good minute just listening. And I'm hearing them chat their business.
Who's Lois?
There's your mom.
That's your mom. Okay.
So I did go for a good while listening, and I'm just like, man, this is how the CIA be tapping into people's phones, right? And then a couple times, I'm on a phone call that I hear somebody say, hello. And I was like, wait, what? I was just like, well, how long you here? You know?
It's the fact that you had a house phone is amazing too. Ever your house have a house phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? But I just to connect to the other room.
463.
It's the same phone number on the thing.
You never said 268.
Okay, no.
I mean, it wouldn't take them long to find out that was the area code.
Right. I was gonna say my number too because like I like it. It's like 44. Probably edit all these numbers later. Oh, so you left the house?
Yeah, the liquor store is across the street from my house. Like literally, I walk up.
That's why Wi-Fi was chipping out.
Oh, it's going between that and your data.
Nah, the Wi-Fi. I mean, the liquor store is like a dead zone. So
how much crime happened there?
Yeah, that place sounds dangerous.
No, like inside the store itself.
Now I have a Wi-Fi walking there.
No.
You're not answering to my question yet, no?
No.
Me no know what a woman do, boss. But
no, not with the woman. What it is that you don't like about guys in general? Not that they're alive or breathing.
What I don't like about men.
I'm pretty sure they have kind of annoying tendency. They're just like, I keep running into this bullshit. Like, I'm tired.
Yeah. So, like, after the guy that I told you guys about, I definitely told y'all that I said I didn't want to move on. But in my head, I'm like, he's 29 and I'm 23. Like, already experienced life already. And what if this wasn't our time to, like, be something? So I said, you know what? I can still have feelings for this guy. I can suppress them. I can kill myself with the feeling, or I can live my life. So I chose two. I still have feelings for him, and I'm living my life. I'm like, okay, this time I'm not gonna stress myself out to be in a relationship with nobody because I don't want to be in a relationship with them. I want to try dating. I'm like, okay, let me start dating or whatever. Went on a few dates. One date led into like me clapping somebody. Clapped the guy and blocked him. It wasn't worth it.
Bad boy.
Going on dates not worth it. Why I said that is because you go on a date, like, you're trying to get to know the person or whatever. You telling them the things that you like and the things that you don't like. And they end up doing every single thing that you said you don't like. Bro, we are grown adults. If you don't want to have sex, if you just want to have sex, don't run around the bush if you like. Or pretend like you want to have something, none of that shit. Cause nigga, I don't want you. I want what's between your legs. I do not want you. Like,
right now you're just trying to, for you right now, you're just trying to like get experience. Well, I shouldn't say get experience. You're just trying to live life, your best life. And you're just trying to gain experience as you go along, but you're not really trying to get committed to something.
Yeah, like if it happens, it happens. But like my hopes are on that specific guy because I don't want nobody else right now. Like,
so you still hung up on this guy.
Still,
Okay, so my
Hold
thing
on,
is,
pause. The question was, Tim, what was the question? Why
we
she
don't
hate
like
guy?
a,
Why?
yeah, we don't like a
Okay, so
vagina.
her choice to hold on to some nigga, right? Her choice to hold on to some nigga is why she don't like men. No,
No. That's not the reason. I was getting to that.
Okay.
okay, cause
So
cause.
you already know I have to have a long ass story before I get to the point. But
She hate niggas with good dick. She can't get over
dead.
them.
What you would call it? These guys, these men nowadays, they're very corny. Like they come in like popcorn where you buy a shot.
Well,
You tell, as I said before,
I guess you
you
don't
tell
really have to
them
try that much anymore because it's easy to get.
it's not. I'm not gonna say it's easy to get vagina because you can get vagina anyway. You can buy it.
Who's spending money on
Instead of you
vagina?
spend, a lot of niggas still spend money on vagina, bro.
Honestly, my
I'm going
nigga,
to waste boy.
But what I'm saying is, you tell a guy that you don't like certain things, and they still end up doing it. Like as I said, if you want
this
this thing
nigga.
to just be sex alone, just say, "Yo, I'm not really looking for anything. I like your vibe. Let's just have sex
The
until."
thing is, like men wish they could be that straight up, but be real, some women are pretty immature and they think that's like you coming straight up like that is disrespectful.
Yeah, and
Like
that's
it's
all
honestly
the
it's
guys
honestly
want.
rough. It's honestly rough, right?
You
Because
don't know who you
you
can
come to
really be
somebody
straight up
straight
with.
up and they think that you're being disrespectful like when you're
Or
just trying to tell them
clean.
the truth.
And then they run your name and your name Stinker Road now.
Mhm.
But that's
Because
the
like
thing.
y'all say y'all want one thing, but y'all really don't. Y'all just want the right person to tell y'all.
In
Yo,
fact,
I
like
fuck.
you saying that you just want to go out and what experience things, but you still have this other person on your mind. That's pretty fucking counterproductive.
Wait, what?
Like you know
Like
what
what
I'm
the?
saying?
Okay,
You
but
want me
my
to
thing
wait?
is, why you so eager to be with a guy who's close to his 30s? Because like I feel like guys that in their 30s, they already experience a lot, and they're just like, man, I want to settle down because before I know it, I'm 40 or 34, and
I'm
I'm still
saying
out here
it's
living a
not even
single
the age.
life.
It's literally not even the age thing. It's just the type of person that he is and like the connection that we have.
You
No,
know,
I get what you
it's
mean,
not.
but
It's
generally, right? Like you see, like young girls like in their 20, 24, 25, they always go for somebody. I shouldn't say always, majority of them go for somebody that's like 30, hitting some high digits, right? And you wonder why. And I'm like, most guys their age probably not ready to settle down just yet. But them guys in their 30s is like, all right, I think I need to start settling down because this ball spot start showing, you know? So their mindset already like the next one I find when she good and she love me for me, I'm gonna tie that one down.
Anchor down.
But then you're all just like, yeah, why gravitate to that? Like what is it that this person is giving you? Like experience?
stability.
Is it even that stability? Is it that he brings some maturity that you haven't experienced before? You know, what is it?
A lot of people pointed it out to me, but I kind of felt it before they said it anything.
What you said he
It's
was
like
what?
it's like you ever just sit down and felt like, yo, I want to have a conversation with myself,
Go
like a
on.
more elevated version of yourself. That's what it feels like when I talk to this guy. It's like a more mature version of myself. So it's like looking in the mirror 5 years from now, but it's you.
Sound like a narcissist boy.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, like,
You okay?
yeah, I just feel.
You said she jumped already.
So Nathanya basically said she found the guy version of herself and she fucked herself.
Okay, chill.
So it's all like he's everything. It's just like talking to me, and he's still
Nah,
let me mature.
I understand what she's
No, I get
saying.
what she's
Like
saying. I'm just like pulling her string.
Being an
like
asshole.
like bro, like people that you can have like actual conversations with, like other
Yeah.
people that like you and them, y'all talking, but y'all talking, on some routine shit.
Yeah,
But like
Pure.
other people where you have like a pure conversation, like
conversation.
I get that, I get
Yeah, I
that.
cherish those people.
But like you don't have to be in a relationship with this person. You and this person can just be friends, and it's easier to speak to somebody when y'all are just friends.
So my thing is because she was mentioning that like guys don't be telling them that they want a relationship or they just want to fuck. They just keep wasting their time and they don't have no game and stuff. But like majority of guys, like if you have decent enough body or decent enough personality or decent enough, just a vibe to you. At some point in their life or some part in that friendship or whatever, they're gonna want to fuck, right? Or things might change later on that they decide, nah, I'm not gonna fuck, right? But what if it's not that definitive, as in my intentions are to fuck or to deal with you or to just be friends?
You wouldn't approach it if you didn't make up your mind on doing something. Nobody could just get up and say, "Wow, she's pretty. I'm gonna go over there."
Okay, but then what if
That's-
your thoughts evolve or,
Yeah, your
digress?
thoughts can change. Your thoughts can change, but you came over there with an intention. So that's the intention that you have to start with. And you can tell them later on in life, like, this is what I wanted to do. But then I met you and we spoke, and then I just liked the way that you talk. So I wanted to talk to you longer. And now, boom, we've been married 10 years.
But then can females accept that switch or change? Because they're like, okay, you said you want to be friends, we friends. But then all of a sudden you want to fuck. Like, we didn't sign up for that. Like, what you feel under those circumstances?
She should also have feelings to if she and she enjoys this person or not. So if she don't enjoy this person like that, then she don't fuck them. But if she do, then she can. It's really up to, like, she still have a choice. So it really matter the
I feel
situation.
women are pretty partitioning though.
I truly think that too.
Because we could literally once we vibe with you, that's all we really need to decide what we're gonna clap with you.
Mhm.
Honestly,
is this your vibe?
I know what you mean, bro. Like,
I feel like the ages, everyone used to just clap some loose gal. Like,
Hey,
the face when they gal know.
hey,
Ron, what were you thinking, sir?
hey, it was a vibe, bro.
Wow.
Just food.
Yo, the good old days.
You think hungry people stingy? Nah, it's food.
Honestly, it's crazy, bro. You have 4 girls, and then you still have an ugly one for no reason.
Cause that's the sweetest pussy.
But you were Nathanya, you know what is on there?
You know what is on there.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
If you have to question it, just know I haven't.
You check?
Honestly, Nathanya, y'all really don't understand, right? Men live a different life,
A whole different life.
I just have a different life. Because
Like
y'all would and would never tell nobody that y'all clapping because the gal ugly, but she pump good.
Some of the things that we go through in life, like we don't have answers to them.
We just do it because, and that's all. Just because.
Yeah.
It happened. Okay.
No long talking or brain
Yes,
power
sir.
going into it. It's just a vibe.
So it wasn't. We didn't even have to put in that much work.
It don't even need to be a vibe. It could just be
for this,
Tuesday.
True.
Bro, literally.
Nothing planned. It wasn't premeditated. Nothing.
You check?
Just,
I was like, yeah. I can hop in this DM because it's just in front of my face.
When y'all become parents in the far future, near future, whatever future, right?
Far.
Okay. Are you all gonna let your kids figure it out, or at least give them at least hints or ideas or advice?
Honestly, my parents never give it.
No, I'm gonna give my kids some hints, bro, because I feel
because your background, religious background, why they weren't open or straightforward with you.
I feel like you're supposed to be open because of your religious background.
I never heard Jesus had sex with nobody.
But that was his purpose.
This man died baptized and was a virgin.
because they had to summarize the best parts of the story.
Bro, earlier in the podcast, I was wondering if females were like throwing the pussy in Jesus' back and that kind of thing. I'm like, you don't
I'm
think?
pretty sure they did.
What?
Yeah, they definitely did, bro. You heard
I'm
this
pretty
nigga
sure they
turn
was
water
shocked.
into. Bro, if this nigga turn water into wine, like, she gonna fuck it. Like, think about it, bro. Like, all these bitches gonna fuck him, bro. That's legend.
Fine, if man can get cheeks because they drive a Honda. What is it? All right. No argument there. That's it.
That was it right there.
For us, yeah, Jesus definitely had his struggle.
The Honda, the tint, and the alternator dead. What am I gonna look at you?
Still had it.
Maybe Jesus was really flexing and he was rolling with his gang. Man was out here doing some magic tricks like David Blaine. That's his name, right?
Pause. That was really fucking funny, Avron.
And Jesus out here deep, like man's part construction worker, I bet the man just had tricks for days, and the girls was like, "Ooh, preach the word," you
Listen,
know.
he was a construction worker.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
bro,
the carpenter.
this is back in these days when people weren't overweight, bro. So this nigga definitely was chiseled.
Check
Yeah.
my hand. I'm big forearm from lifting them.
Like you can't tell me, bro. Like yeah, I know. Like homie was probably like 8% body fat nigga showing his 6-pack. Like why wouldn't these bitches want to fuck Jesus, bro? Like he got bitches.
Yeah. And the boy had a way with words because he always tantalized the people. And then when he talked, the girls and them were at him. You remember that one time he was in the crowd and the girl touched his frock and she was like, well, she was sprung. Nah. I'm just telling you the Bible like it really is. They can't put everything in a book, plus it's child friendly. They can't put the rated R stuff. You think when the thieves were on the cross, they weren't cussing?
The rated R stuff is in Songs of Solomon.
Yeah, but even then, the man talking about your bosoms, this sweet like honeydew. Nigga,
Why you think that Songs of Solomon is?
your Songs of Solomon was like
niggas been eating ass for a long time. Yo, what is wrong with humans? What is wrong with y'all, bro? Be better.
Nah. Honestly, somebody needs to bring out the rated R version to the Bible. They need to give us all the murders and the killing and sex and the gore. And to turn this into like, Game of Thrones, but Bible edition.
Because literally
Imagine
the
the
world was the
Christians.
word.
Imagine the fucking Christians.
Yo, get me Netflix number, dog. I got shows. Imagine if you turned the whole Bible into a rated TV show.
The money your parents would burn you.
Yeah, we
First
literally
off,
would.
I would bring a lot of souls to Christ. Everybody go like, whoa, I've seen Jesus and his goons in a new light.
For how those people in the church behave, right? Because they behave like it's everything's supposed to be holy, right? Timon, nah.
It won't work.
Timon, nah.
Is it
Because
gay?
the people you would attract to it that would seek Jesus, they would want to seek Jesus in the way that they perceive them based on the film. When they show up to church people are already going to be against the film from the jump.
Yeah.
So Timon, Timon, you start. That's a war. That's a religious war. Timon, you are the fucking Antichrist.
No, but real talks. I remember this one time. I went to go check Aneta with Brian, and we were having this discussion on Saturday night. I think John was there, but I know he was. He was probably with OJ, right? And when we were talking to Aneta, she said something about
I remember that day. I was sleeping.
And she said something about like the Adventist church, why she don't really I don't want to put words in her mouth and say she didn't respect them, but it was something along the lines of they don't tell her the full truth and that's what she wants to know. So when she said that, I was like, wait, what do you mean, Aneta? She's just like, have you ever heard them talk negative about the Bible or its history? And then I was like, well, yeah, they kill God. And she's like, no, like all the stuff that religious done. Like in history, the religion was a power, right? So when she starts saying it, I'm just like, yo, for real now. They never tell us all the shiesty ass shit that Christian has done throughout the history. They only tell us the good stuff. And I'm like, I get it, but like you need both sides of the coin to understand the value. You know what I mean? And I was like, I always think about that when it comes to religion. I'm just like, my own man always tell me, you always have to question shit. So when it comes to religion, I always question. But then I always think about the stuff that they don't tell us because it's too negative.
Because they think it's just gonna be counterproductive.
It makes it more real. Cause like, bro, like you can identify better with God. Cause like none of us can identify with the Jesus that parents put inside our heads. Because like that nigga man, perfect.
And he don't go through any kind of trials and tribulation. That's like real world.
Because, like in real world, you saying, damn, I need $5. You snatch out the purse. You know you're not perfect because you did that. So they fucked it up, man.
Yeah, like
no, but they said that he struggled in the same way that we struggle with temptation. He lived in the world we live in.
They said that, but
like a temptation.
He always just made the right choice. Always just made the right choice.
Everyone, temptation, right? Like everybody can get tempted by, but like but you can't tell me that this nigga never stole anything, bro. You feel even worse for doing it,
bro. He was out there fasting for a reason. And tempted by the biggest temptation of life, hunger. That's physical. Exactly. That's not just in your head. That's literally whatever. And the devil pulled up and like, Barna, you have all them, so you can literally make this into a meal. And the man was like, you done? And the man stayed hungry.
Imagine Jesus
That is
hungry.
the perfect child.
Imagine Jesus hungry, gas a thumpy up, and he kick rocks, and the devil's like, "Hey, turn that into some bread, no?"
Dog, that's the perfect child. Like everyone, you think you can live up to that?
I can't live up to it, but it's good inspiration.
True,
I'm like, if
but
you could do it, why can't I?
It's hard to be
Bro,
inspired by
bro,
something you cannot relate to.
tell that to somebody in Africa. Yeah, you need to be better because Jesus didn't eat for 40. He didn't eat for 40 days or 40 days. For 3 days in the wilderness. And they're like, I didn't eat for a week. Fuck Jesus. That's what they're gonna say. Like to them, it's not gonna hit the same way like us.
Because it's
Okay, but why would you use that point of all points in that situation?
No, you're right. But I'm just saying,
bro.
In that situation, they're not gonna relate to God's perfectness. But if they heard some of the backstory, like, oh, yo, Jesus was trying to really talk to them fishermen to get them on his side, but the fisherman was homophobic, and they were like, nigga, we not fishing for no man with you. Like, get out of here. And they were cussing because fishermen have a tongue on them. So, you know, they were cussing out Jesus. They were cussing out Jesus.
Hold on, pause. But real talk, I feel like if Jesus, they come to me to be one of his, I don't know what to call these niggas. Disciples. I feel like I'd have said no, you know. Cause, bro, this nigga weird, bro. Homie pop up doing miracles and shit like that. Nah, it's kind of weird, bro.
Man, them out there frustrated about fishing. He talk about, how about toss the net on the left side? Nigga, what? If you're not on the right, you're not on the left.
Bro, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, nah, that's that nigga pump faking, bro. Like, that's
I'm too
that nigga. He paid
logical
to make that shit happen, bro. Like,
I'm too logical to just go along with some stuff.
Yeah,
like
I wouldn't hang out with him, bro. I probably would like him later on in life, but I wouldn't hang out with him.
I would like the story from Judas' point of view when Jesus came to recruit him, because Judas is the one who did backstabber. You know, this was it. That's wait, man. I'm not trust nothing you say. So you know,
I'm not even that, boss. The man's cold.
Maybe.
You know, I think he just it was like his thing is he was like easily bought. It wasn't so much he was out for Jesus. It's just that money was more appealing than saving or like not selling out Jesus. Like the money was just better. And then that he literally felt regret. That's what he did and killed himself after.
Like we don't get the backstories to certain things. And I'm just like, these are problems that like, even if Temptations was there and stuff, like we don't know the negative. And all the things that people do in the name of Jesus Christ, like murder and kill. Like God said, take care of your temple. You know, life is, I don't know, everything. And then man will be like, well, don't take care of your temple and God said to kill you and your family if you don't give us like a couple gold coins a week. Like, how you follow this cult religion?
I truly don't think he had a mafia behind him.
No, but that's how the church be using it, because they use the church as a power to control the people, right? That's why they say separate church and state, but then back in the day, they were putting it together, church and state. But they don't talk about a negativeness unless you go and study history and then you get lost in all the world's history and not religious history. Then you just have a book that's just telling you only the positives.
You know, history is a very interesting topic.
It really is.
Yeah.
But I want to know the history of the Bible.
I don't need to know the history of anything specific. I just like to know random shit.
I be thinking about it sometimes. I be doing my little research here and there. So for example, yesterday was the VMAs and Doja Cat or like this costume type thing. A lot of people didn't realize that the costume represented what angels actually look like. So they call them accurate angels or some shit like that. I'm gonna send y'all the video.
Oh, that's the stuff with a bunch of eyes?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, bro. That I was telling my old man at the time too. Because I'm just like, the way how Revelation talk about angels, they're fucking ugly now. No, but honestly, is it that we can't comprehend their complexity and art, and because it looks weird from a human physique, we say that's weird, that's ugly. Because
it's just something that we don't.
But the truth is, if it's weird for us, then it is ugly. Like that's our opinion.
But that's what I'm saying. If you cut off your eyebrows right now, you're gonna say whoever in that mirror ugly. But you're still you, right? So it's just like that subtle difference. So because this is not like when I first came to Canada and I saw white people look fucking weird to me. But then I got accustomed to them. I was like, oh, this is just regular looking people.
This is just how they look.
Pause.
Nah,
you know how ugly I look with those eyebrows? Cause like
Sephra did it the time I came to school. I was just like, girl, why?
Oh yeah.
She came in here.
I remember that. Yo.
I don't.
Weird, bro.
She was a very weird young lady.
So I was like, why? Because like in the Bible,
So wait.
they said there's like a chariot that has a bunch of wheels that can go in all directions,
Yeah,
and then
that's
the
exactly
chariot covered with
video.
eyes. I'm just like, hey, how is this a thing? A living being, a chariot with flying all directions, moving all
I
directions,
think
have
look at the
eyes.
link that she sent you on my message.
It was a chariot with four corners with eyes covering it, and in the middle was an angel with 6 wings, two to fly, two covering the feet, two covering the rest of the body, and the head of a man, an eagle, a bull, and something else.
And yeah, so that's what I mean. So I guess they have different ranking of angels, but they're just terrifying the way how they described, right?
It describes the different ranks of angels. So the angels that they actually saw in the Bible, like the cute ones, the ones that look like humans, I think those are the lower. That's the lowest rank.
The
of
ones
angels.
that do the missions and send the word.
Yeah, because I'm like, anyhow, that's the type of angel I pull up to Joseph to tell him that Mary's baby was the son of God. I feel like
this is like this is the devil.
Like I don't know how he could have handled that situation.
I wouldn't trust that nigga, man.
Exactly. So the ones in them with the 6 pair of wings, I guess the 3 pairs. The 3 pairs of wings, those are in God's presence. So they have to cover their body from his holy light. They have to fly.
They're like his royal guard. Like P2.
Basically, yeah. Right? But then there's this other one. I don't know what his job is because he have 4 faces and they're not even the same. They're like animal faces. Tell me, in what dystopian future where this is even acceptable as creatures?
You have to remember now, the angels were there before
the creation of humans.
That they're using to describe them now.
And I feel like when God somehow magically moved the veil over our eyes and then we start seeing into space and heaven and we can see the unseen, like that realm. That's because I saw something where they say like if humans can see our spectrum of light, that we will actually see the things that are unseen. So what if God just decide, all right, we're gonna unlock your eyes and you can see all the spectrums, right?
In plain view.
Everything, like all the angels and demons walking around us, but God now make us able to see it, right? When he does that, are we gonna comprehend his creation as art and exquisite celestial beings, or are we just gonna look at it like gross?
I feel we're gonna trip out because like we don't even know what we're looking at.
I was researching the whole accurate angels thing. I could have been like, nah, this shit weird as hell. But because you have a personal relationship with God and like you kind of understand certain things, it's not really what it seems. Like I took it as a new thing that I want to learn more about because this shit is cool as hell.
It is.
I honestly did not know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what angels actually look like. And that they were I knew that there were different ranks of angels, but I always thought they all looked the same. Because, you know, you read the Bible. I honestly, I haven't read the Bible in a hot minute, but I've been reading different scriptures. Like go through the whole entire Bible. I haven't done that in a while. But the video broke down the part of the Bible that actually spoke about what I just explained. Like the angel with the 4 heads and the rings covered with eyes and whatever. Like, I don't remember reading that in the Bible at all.
No, a day at work, I was listening to like a couple chapters from the Bible just because I was tired of listening to podcasts and music and watching shows and audiobooks and stuff. So I said, let me just switch it up a bit. And bro, I was going through that Bible chapters and I got chills. I'm just like, bro, this book is scary as hell. It's like the way how certain things are said and how they word it. I'm just like, whoa, this is deep and dark. Like the Bible is pretty interesting.
Especially Revelations. I actually like.
So I stay away.
Interesting.
I stay away. When they talk about that boy Michael coming in to like throw hands, I'm just like, I'm not ready for Michael. And he's Apocalypse. He's his horseman from Apocalypse or something. I was like, yo, this guy.
Hold on. That's actually in Revelation?
Yeah, I remember we went to Bible class tonight and the man said something about the horsemen. And then Jaron out to know was like, yeah, the 3 horsemen. He started naming shit. I was like, bro, you read the Bible? He's like, I saw it in a game. I was like, this good.
Truly. I understand. Like, bro, most of the religious things I know is truly from like video games or different shit that I found on the internet. And I'm like, wow. Then I started like looking up like random shit. Bro, I know lots of random shit.
You ever played Dante's Inferno?
Yes, I did. That's kind of where. That's where I stole.
Where you know it from, right?
That's where I no. That's where I stole the beginning of Smoke's origin
With
story.
the plume.
No, Dante, bro, that nigga.
I read that game off in one day.
Yeah, I was gonna download that last week, but I keep forgetting.
It's basically like a God of War, but based on Christianity.
I know.
Eh.
I've been supposed to know that. I want to play it.
Like
Nah, but
Christian mythology.
I think religion and the Bible is so birth so much creativity. It's like when you stop thinking about an idea and you get high, your brain unlock, like using psychedelics and stuff, like opens your thought process to new possibilities that you didn't know. That's why I feel like they should use, like, scientists should use drugs. Because like the weird, like, just imagine all of us thinking about the sun, and when nighttime come, that means the sun out, right? Somebody blow out the candle. And then you take some drugs and then you start thinking about, like, yo, what if the sun is actually falling? And you start thinking about gravity. And you're like, why isn't the planet falling? Your mind open up to other things that you naturally wouldn't think of, right?
Nah, I feel like scientists already think like that normally. So if they took drugs, they'd go mad.
I don't think so. It just depends the doses and the drug that you take, you know? Because, like, okay, what if you're trying to come up with, bro, what science really is you have an idea and then you're trying to prove it or disprove it. So if they have an idea that the color red is actually green and we need to change the words to, properly, associate these colors, you could be like, bro, that even makes sense. Why not just leave it as it is?
Yeah, like who trying to...
But then the man could go into the science and saying the eyes only see a certain amount of colors, right? The three primaries or something, like, greens and blues and reds or some shit. And the reason why he said that green isn't green is because it has more, blue rays entering it than what. And then that's how we come up with a scientific, reason for why this isn't that and it should be this. So I feel like nobody would naturally go and question the colors that we know. But he got high one day and decided, I need to go check the logistics of these colors. And he did.
I have a question for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think that there's space?
I am listening because that's vague.
Like
Wait,
the
what?
space that we know, like what, like this,
No.
the moon is and all that.
Yeah. Do you think that there's outer space?
Like that exists, yeah.
Yeah.
You believe in the flat earth?
I don't believe the earth is flat. I believe the earth
Okay.
is round with a flat surface.
No, I believe that. Okay, go ahead.
Because, like, the fact that God can create us means that he can create anything.
Uh-huh.
So if the world, I feel like the God created the world is round, and we are on a flat surface controlled by gravity. That's what I believe. But the space thing, I'm kind of on the fence with that. I don't know.
It's just the distance between you and the next thing.
I think
It's not your business.
Whenever I think about God's existence, my brain literally almost like get to the point of breaking. And then I have to just say, it's none of my business. I don't care. I'm
like,
alive.
yo, like where he came from? I'm like, I start thinking.
I am that I am. And then I'm like, so what was before him?
That's the first question. I was like, where this man come from?
Yeah, because if he always existed.
Or her.
You don't have no whatever.
Wait,
you just use
what?
him because that's what we use it on.
Or her.
Listen. In order for us to interpret what it is, we're gonna have to put gender on it. So
sure, but it's like if he's always existed, what was existence when he was at his prime? Was it just a white screen like what you see on cartoons, just white, or was it all black? Because like, which came first, light or darkness? Because God said he illuminated the dark space with the sun, and he created, when he created Earth, like on the first day he created light. And he created the sun. So is it always dark and then there was light, or there was light and then he created some darkness? But I think space is like a ball, like a balloon. So you throw a bunch of stones in a balloon before you blow it up, and it keeps expanding, and we just stay right in there, do nothing. That's what I think space is like. So we just contain, like God is like everything godly outside, but God had to contain us in an expanding balloon where universe and everything else situate. And I feel like if we ever leave that like space balloon, we get into like some kind of God realm and we will all die.
But we can't leave it though.
But we
it's
can.
Just so yeah. Like the fact that light years is a thing, is a concept. Yeah. It's like, bro.
Yeah. Like all the stars that we see right now
it's already unattainable. Like, and also, Nathanya, what do you mean? Like what exactly do you mean when you say you don't believe in space? Like, what about the
you think it's like planets on a tabletop?
No, because I'm like, I know space exists because I've owned a telescope and I've looked up there myself.
First thing you were looking at the table.
So who put the table up there? Somebody, is that mankind is having a barrier up there so that when we look up, that's all we can see? Is that what, you know?
You're looking on the black wall that the planet is hanging on.
You see? Yo, but what I said is not that I don't believe in it. I had the opportunity to see stuff like that. Like I'm like nowadays, because y'all know I work in the nightlife. So when I have my personal time, I don't want to do nightlife stuff. I want to do stuff outside of that. So like going to a planetarium is definitely one on something on my list. Because
so you're going to Hawaii.
Why would I go to Hawaii?
That's where the biggest observatory is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I can do that. That makes a lot. I want to see it so I can like stop doubting myself, because there's a y'all know the guy that be on Facebook all the time, and he said something that actually like it makes sense. He was saying, you know how in the Bible it speaks about a firmament, but what he's saying is that we are in the firmament and we can't leave the firmament and go elsewhere. But
are you talking about Trey?
What?
Who are we talking about? Trey?
I thought you were talking about Zuckerberg.
Oh no, you said somebody on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, I literally came across a guy that used to be a comedian, but he's like super Christian now, and he was talking about something like that, and like I just deleted him.
Oh wait, why you deleted him?
Because
man are ready for no Christian jokes.
Oh my god. Nah, but the guy was speaking about the fact that we are in a firmament and we can't leave the firmament and space is not real. But in my head, I'm like, what if space is in the firmament that God created?
I think it is.
So what are we supposed to do when you get soap in your eyes?
Wash it out?
No, what are we supposed to do when that happens?
Wait, what?
I don't get where you're coming.
You sound like you're in the bathroom right now.
Oh,
wow, sir.
I most definitely am.
Okay, all right, bet. Go ahead. Sorry for disrupting.
Nah, you could tell, bro. Like, yeah, okay, good. Everyone, you couldn't tell?
I did, but like I didn't know what Timon was getting at with the soap in his eyes.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to say that she was taking a shower. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's not taking a shower because I don't get the water. I get you. Timon, you could have did that better, Timon.
I could have.
Poor execution. 4 out of 10.
You're right. Sorry. Oh god, my cool points.
Yeah. But yeah, like I'm like, he's like, oh, the space landing is fake. This, that, and the third.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
even if the moon landing was fake, like that don't mean that space isn't real.
My thing is, it's like how like water is literally transparent. I feel like space is also transparent, but like the further down in the ocean you go, the darker it gets, because now we're getting further away from the light. So I feel like space is literally just space. But because we keep looking deeper and deeper, it just becomes, you know what I mean? Like water, it's literally reflecting space. So it looks blue, and then it gets darker blue, and then it gets pitch dark the further away from the light you go. And when we look up into space, all we see is blackness because we see to the furthest ends of space. And all that's there to see is the places without any light. You know what I mean? So that's how I know space real, because like it has infinite depth. Yeah. So much so that the light that's supposed to be illuminated all, we don't even see it yet. Ooh. And that's Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ. So when he pull up with his trumpet and his crew, and he start blowing trumpet,
he come with a light, we don't see it all.
You check.
You know, I forgot how we got to this conversation, but I just remembered.
Oh, because I clearly don't.
I mean, you know.
Because wait, what?
Yo, y'all are clowns, bro.
I know we're talking about men being trash. I don't remember how we got to religion.
I feel like conversations always end up getting to religion,
which is actually pretty fun. So
this just shows that church girl is a part of Nathanya's identity.
Oh yeah, definitely. At the foundation.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Your parents did the work.
That's definitely crazy.
Nah, it's so you can follow us, for real.
No,
church.
I truly don't think church is a part of my identity. Like, I know people from the church, but the things I know of church, I learned from different parts of the internet.
Yo.
Bro, when I sit down, I've been thinking, and bro, like, so I know a lot of random shit, bro. Like, I'm not focused on anything, and I truly feel like a personality type, like me, myself, like, I feel like I'm a chameleon, bro. I'm a lizard man. I believe it. I'm a lizard man.
You wait, he came from underground.
Bro, because no parts of my life really make sense. It's just random. It's just random, bro. I'm a lizard man.
You ever see yourself moving back to Antigua, Nathanya?
Nope.
No?
Nope. When I'm old and wrinkled, yes.
Why?
In my young time, no. Especially right now.
So you want to have kids in America?
I mean, I don't reach that point. I don't reach that chapter in my life yet.
So you're not thinking about it.
I would probably have my kids in the UK, to be honest.
How you gonna reach it already?
That man has some 14-inch knife now.
I never said I'm gonna have sex with somebody in the UK and birth my kids there.
You get a little bit more racist than America.
It's I think it's a bit like I feel like UK kids are more rude.
They're definitely more rude.
Yeah, there's
First of all, a knife crimes a man committing the boss.
Check.
A bad man thing. You have a bad
First of all, okay?
Call it what you want. It's really
listen. If the blade is that long, that's not a fucking shank. That's a sword.
A short sword.
Yo, y'all is sickening. What is your guitar?
Imagine me having a good picnic and just the
Bro,
culture of a country, just silent.
I saw a YouTube video, right? I saw a YouTube video, and I feel so bad about this, bro. And it was like about some knife crime in fucking UK. I'm gonna show y'all this because I don't want to talk about it, and I sound insensitive. So I'm gonna send y'all the video so y'all can understand how much that shit really hurt me. And this is why, Nathanya, bitches ain't shit.
She run the guy over the car?
No, bro. It's like, so this little girl, I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. Listen to me. This little girl, 13, right? And she had an autistic boyfriend. So no, he's also 13. Like he's not autistic to like where he's not functioning. You know, he's just a little weird.
But what the fuck to do? What the fuck them do, Tarantino, and do it?
So that's how children are. You know. So now apparently, Lil Homie saw on her phone that she was sending nudes to another 13-year-old, I presume. And you know, he yelled at her. So you know what she did? She snapped and she was like, you know, like 100 pounds or something for anybody that could like rob him, you know, like it could stab him in the arm or something like that. That's what the little bitch said, bro. And you know what happened? Somebody really fucking stabbed him. Somebody killed him.
Yeah, I think I heard this.
Like, bro, that shit.
Did they get the pounds?
How you asking me? How you asking me? I stopped reading it, bro. Like,
yeah, she got him killed, and it was like, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I remember reading something like
that. There's some fucking wild shit, bro.
Wait, from one stab or was it multiple stabs?
Multiple fucking stabs.
So you think the first
bro,
one
it's like
killed,
a 14.
You think the first stab killed him? He's like, shit, I just fucked up my 100 pounds. And he's just like, well,
nah. He stabbed him multiple times, and like Lil Homie still had this strength to like walk halfway home. To like walk halfway home.
And he collapsed, and
It's a sad story, bro.
Because homie really didn't do nothing to deserve it.
What do you think can cause people to do that? Not expressing themselves or not being heard, for the point that you say like, oh, I hate this person. This person is annoying me, frustrating me. I need them to hurt, feel pain, die. Like, where are these coming from?
Firstly, bro, all of this, like, I don't even know why you question this, because the little boy that did it, like, he was always dressed in black. He thought he was a little road man. So, you know, like, if this little white boy in wherever the fuck he's from, and I feel like he's from a good fucking environment, if this little white boy can think he a road man, then she can think however the fuck she wants to think, bro. Like, cause if little homie 13 or 14 and he think that he's so fucking gangster to go and fucking like stab up another dude like that, bro. You know, like why are you questioning her mentality, bro?
No,
like,
no,
the problem's everywhere.
No, the problem is definitely everywhere, but like it started with her. So I want to know, like, if she could now control her anger, her annoyance, her rage, it wouldn't have gone to put the hit on him, and you know.
I mean,
like maybe the other guy might do some dumb shit later on.
In her snap, she did say, you know, she just wanted the person to just rough him up or hurt him a little or something, right? But like, you can say that out there, but like,
but somebody defending himself, you know, it's I don't know what it is.
She didn't think that far into it.
Yeah, okay, because like the guy who got stabbed, right? You think he was gonna say like, oh, she just stabbed in my hand, that's all? Nah, he putting up a fight. So I'm assuming the other guy's like, oh shit, I thought it was gonna be an easy pound, 100 pounds. I'll just dig him, and he's like, sorry, and then walk away. But then it was like a fight. He had to now defend himself after he started this altercation.
You know, for me, I've seen so many different like donation things, and I've never donated to any. And I donated to like a GoFundMe for him. His name was Ali. Well, Oliver, I think, but they called him Ali. It was a sad story, bro.
I know we're talking about sad stories, but y'all ever think about how much money the people who in charge of charities make?
Yeah.
Because they have to pay themselves and the staff. And they have this charity here for like, you know, rebuilding the community for the next 20 years. And people just throwing beer money at it. The money going to the people because it's not going to the building. Because charity is supposed to have an expiration date. Once the problem fixed, you move on to another problem. So the ones of them said, oh, I've been giving money to this charity for 50 years. Even my grandmother was giving money to this charity when she was a wee girl.
Because I can't feed all the children in the world.
I mean, no, I think charities usually exist for ongoing things that don't just end.
But you see, that's the mentality of people. If you don't see something that has no end, that's pointless. Why do it?
Because at least the people suffering now.
Listen, we need charities for our businessmen to get their money into tax free
money.
Yeah, we need charities for everybody to do some shiesty shit. Like, don't question it.
Just like I was into Joe, and he was talking about like the homeless situation in like the States and so, and he's saying they farm Joe Rogan, and they farm humans. So he's saying the people them who work to get rid of homelessness, they make like $250,000 every year, and they keep getting more money added to their funds, but they're not really trying to help. Is the situation getting worse? So it's like you sending all this money, the government allocating all this money so they can help get people off the streets, to put them in homes, or give them jobs or choice, or get them, you know, clean so they're not on the streets. And you saying, I'm doing everything I can, and you're building like 6-7 houses in like the span of 5 years because you're making so much money. You don't have any incentive to fix the problem when they're paying you so well, and all you have to do is the bare minimum. That's why I got to teach my kids now how to get the right jobs and do the oh shit, I can't do that.
Wow. Wow.
Why am I start a charity? So if y'all ever hear my name attached to any charity, support me.
Honestly, I time will come. The time will come. That's really the time will come.
I don't know. The more I learn about the world, I don't want to say the more I get cynical, but it's just interesting that the people have the power, but they just let the government do whatever. Especially in Antigua. It's like
one of the reasons why I'm not moving back home, especially with the whole.
With everything that you learned since you've been in the United States, you can go home and become fucking wealthy.
Bro,
you don't think
I
so?
can want to get wealthy there.
Then you're just a waste of time. Nathanya, you no guaranteed goal over there. What make you go fucking dig on the other side of the farm?
Because I don't want to be rich and unhappy.
Why you unhappy? You're on a fucking beautiful island with 365 beach. You can walk fetching and enjoy your life.
Maybe she don't want to associate back with people who know her and family.
That man's on lockdown right now, dog.
Anything this will happen forever?
They look like it.
Them people don't get done, you might.
No matter how no matter how nuts them be, boss, them man can see other people do this and they can just have to adapt.
So listen, right now, boss, they literally
boss,
are
any more fucking restrictions, dog, then that mean we don't have a fucking government anymore. Like what's this? What was fucking Fidel Castro? We have whatever them niggas is.
A
dictator. Wow.
So we're saying everyone? So we're saying?
Oh, I was saying, like, at this point, you can't even talk to these people. Like, literally, Antigua really putting out education on COVID and, like, how everything is coming together and the vaccine. Literally, I have learned bare shit about COVID since I've been here this past week than I had since COVID started and I was in Canada. Like, I'm so much more knowledgeable on the topic. Like,
so who educates who? Who educates who?
Bro, everywhere that has authority is trying to to do their part. Not just the government, the news stations, they going out there with to actually have programs. They're bringing on doctors. They're not just bringing doctors to talk about like the vaccine stuff. They're bringing even lawyers and stuff to say how, legally how all this is still like good and blah blah blah. Bro, they're bending backwards for these people.
So the problem is
the people.
It's the people right now. At this point, really there's nothing more the government or anybody can do. It's literally the people at this point.
So you think if the people and them come together and then use their brain, that the restrictions get like less. In fact, they had lesser restrictions and they get to this lockdown again. Yeah, so really the fucking people that's some more disgusting.
It really is.
It really is, bro. But my thing is, right? Y'all like in Antigua they have what do you call it? The fast testing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it everywhere or just at hospitals?
It's wherever it can be. Like,
okay, my thing is why they don't encourage people who have business that people have to come into to acquire those fast testing, and then they test people before they come into work and probably after they leave. So you don't have to let everybody take the vaccine, but hey,
these people working for free?
Who?
The fastest.
I'm assuming it's just a fucking machine that you put on your table. I don't know how the thing's set up. I don't know. I'm just talking on my ass, right? I'm assuming it's like a fucking typewriter and you stick a thing in your nose and then stick it to the typewriter and then you do stuff and then the things happen. That's the extent of my knowledge on this stuff.
Bro, these people are so... There are people who are 100% in belief that the COVID tests, like the types of tests and stuff, cannot tell the difference between COVID and the flu.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
These people don't understand science.
Them niggas, bro, that shit go up in your nose, bro. That shit was
literally some people who have the COVID positive result are around here saying, "Oh, okay." So basically, when they give you the COVID test, I've never seen it, Jaron. They have
tell a story again from the woman in your store.
So basically, my girl come in the store and she's saying, "Hey, she's like, since the other day, I don't have no taste, right?" So everybody was like, "Oh, wait a second." Like she was like, "Oh, I don't have no taste since Sunday, right?" So everybody in the shop, quiet. They look punchy. Every step back because every she was talking to. Every take a step back and like,
not every stepping back.
Boss, every like, "Miss, did you go for a COVID test?" My girl looked at everybody and said, "No, man, COVID is not for me. COVID is for me. I don't do nothing to get COVID."
It's coming with the biggest symptom.
Biggest symptom, bro. The biggest alarm that's supposed to ring off.
And she have the heart to say it's not for her. You have it.
Bro, literally, other people are like, the reason that the COVID test came back positive for COVID is because of the cold I had. The cold I had is what caused the test to say positive. But I don't have COVID.
But you can have a cold and go test for COVID and you come back negative. So what are they saying?
Bro, no. I'm telling you, people here really do not believe.
What is?
I don't understand at this point.
When people do STD tests in Antigua, what they say? Oh, that's not AIDS. That's just a cold.
The flu.
It's really just, it's all the propaganda that went around. And you know what? The fact that everybody have access to a phone and WhatsApp is hella part of this problem. Because all of the fake news marinated in all them aunties.
Blame all them aunties who send around them chain messages with fake news. It's their fault.
It is, bro. Like, come on. I really don't know.
You know those answer Karens. That's just our Caribbean version.
That's it. That's the Caribbean version of Karens. Them aunties.
Well, I see somebody post on Facebook today. I am fully vaccinated. My first dose was filled with the Holy Spirit. My second dose was and literally saying, whenever you see them turning on the TV, when you turn on the TV, you hear them talking all this stuff, turn it off because that's what they want to get you on with this new world order. And I'm like, you all are losing it.
Religious people sickening. That's what they are.
But come on, our whole country is religious.
I know, bro. The last couple of vaccines that they took before Corona, they didn't ask no kind of question.
Zero questions, bro.
They have bare marks on them saying that they took it blindly.
Bro, when the kids have to go to school, they need the immunization records to be up to date so that they can go to school, right? That's why when you're little and you're 5 and so you have to go clinic and you have to get your shots and blah, blah, blah. So you can go to school. Everybody knows what's the difference.
So what's the difference now? Because the only thing I remember is coming out to China and Trump was saying is the China virus.
No, the difference is, right? They came into the world and this is what the world was. But no, this is something that's new and they don't believe it because it's new. Because everything that's new is fake now.
Well, that's true because I'm pretty sure they reacted the same about seatbelts.
The Bible states.
Honest, I don't remember ever wearing a seatbelt.
What?
I don't remember ever wearing a seatbelt. Ever. To my daughters wear seatbelts in the gal mirror.
I did.
Dog, I didn't even know if the gal mirror had seatbelts.
Actually, I don't think you really need to wear seatbelts in Antigua, to be honest. You do you.
No, you do, because then police would charge you for that.
For Corona?
I think prior to this too.
That's a whole man does fly out to the windshield.
Yeah. That's why people as they crash and fly to windshield and so they start
dog, I don't think we ever wore seatbelts.
Sometimes it's safe to not wear seatbelts in certain accidents. Remember I said so.
It's true, but you don't know which one you're going to get into.
Life was dangerous. Back home, boss.
Nah, but Antigua need help. I really don't understand why Antigua is so ignorant. It's like,
Timon, it's not even ignorance at this point. They literally feel like this is what they've been preparing for all along. They literally feel like this is finally happening, and we need to do our best to stand up against it because we were warned. And it is now happening. We need to do our best. That's literally these people, Timon.
This is the new world order.
That is actually funny, bro. I would not think of it like that ever, and that is hilarious.
It's crazy. No, I'm convinced now, bro. It's like because they're not doing it from a place of like just being stubborn and I'll take that because I don't. Not for the sake of just not taking it. It's like everybody who don't want to take it has their own cemented reasons that they will toss at you day in and day out to tell you why they're not taking it.
Okay, I have something to say. So COVID came out. I'm like, okay, I don't think it's something new. This virus has been there. There's a lot of strains of what do they call it? What's the original name for it?
SARS, like the SARS thing.
No, COVID-19. Fuck, whatever the name be, that there's strains of this shit that has been there for years. So it's not nothing new. It just
the type of like coronavirus is a category. It's a category of a virus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like, okay, fine. They didn't have a vaccine for it. They created one out of the blue, like really fast. So I'm like, wait, hold on.
It wasn't really that fast.
I get this is so fast. So in my head, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get sick. I've avoided getting sick so far with this thing. I don't want to get sick to the point where I have to go to the hospital. Yes, I've been getting vaccines my whole life, but I don't want to get this one. You see, like how the PlayStation 5 came out and everybody rushed to get them, and now the first batch have issues and you got to take them back.
That's what me want the first batch, which I issue for Bandung.
I was one of those people. I can't download a lot of stuff on my shit, so now I have to take it back. So I didn't use that. I used that as an example to say,
don't take the first iteration of it. You want
I wanted to wait for them to do more research on the vaccine.
Yes, the vaccine can malfunction.
I'm not anti-vaccine.
I feel you, Nathanya. I feel you though, right? What people don't freaking understand is the virus isn't waiting for you to figure it out. The virus is literally okay. You see, like how we adapt to our situations, right?
Yeah.
As we go day by day, the virus literally adapts so that it becomes indestructible. So literally, the longer we take to reach that herd immunity where it's no longer able to mutate, the stronger. Like literally, we're heading to a point where it's going to come to a point where literally a vaccine won't be useless, and we just going to have to let Corona kill who going to kill.
I blame everybody who abuse antibiotics because they're creating these super viruses. Like our body's supposed to fight off certain things, but we don't even have proper health or proper immune system.
Our bodies can't fight anything because we're unhealthy.
Yeah, and
our food don't carry the nutrition it needs to, and all them stuff.
Actually, food carries it. We just choose not to eat that.
No. Our food don't carry it. That's why we have to take multivitamins
and supplements and stuff. So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like we create these super viruses because we too lazy to eat properly. And we just want the shocker to cure whatever. So we take the antibodies. And then our bodies get accustomed to the antibodies. So our natural body don't even fight off things properly because they know
Bro.
once they get sick, they're going to get something to boost them. These viruses enter our body and then like, oh shit, this is nice living.
The pill come in with a gun.
Yes, like the Drakes and them, Ozzy and Drakes.
Yo, I was going to tell y'all it was on Netflix and then I forgot and then somebody sent it.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Are you guys vaccinated?
Yep.
I am.
I'm not, and it's just because I'm lazy. That's truly it.
I got mine because I'm just like, what's the harm? Like the thing is, if I get it, it's just not gonna affect me as if I didn't have the vaccine.
Another reason why I'm not getting it now is I didn't get it so long, so now I feel like they're gonna judge me when I go, and I'm not gonna put myself in the situation.
Nah, at this point they're gonna congratulate you,
bro.
Yeah, finally.
Nah, I got mine last month, and they shouldn't do nothing to me. Like,
I was
let me put
dying
back
for the 2 days.
Because as I said,
that's like when I got the Rona. I died for 2 days. The good old days, man.
Is the second coming?
I had to wait for them to do more research, but then they started restricting. I didn't get it because it was restricting my my movements as to do inside and outside stuff. I just did it because what if I actually catch this thing and my body can't fight it off?
Bro, that's the thing, bro. Everybody acting like this vaccine is going to kill them, right? First of all, who does that, right?
No,
to this scale. And first of all, if the vaccine was bad, why the would you give it to the first set of people you gave it to are the only ones who could save us?
But
think about that. Think about that first and foremost. First person they gave it to are the only ones that could save us. So if it was that you would, bro, like the logic behind people would just not like being against it. It just don't click for me. I'm like, I don't get it, man. I can't. Like, I get the concerns, but like, I'm like, if you really think about it enough, it should all just make sense. It should all click and just,
what it is.
But it doesn't.
I think people don't understand how dangerous the virus really is.
But also, it did affect my body in a negative way because usually my period lasts for 3 to 4 days.
Last all month.
This shit has been going on endless. It's just doing its thing at this point. I'm like, son, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days so far.
Yep. Just wait until week 2. Then you want to show it.
That's time 4 more days and I dead, no?
What
are really thinking about 4 more days and I dead.
And also the other part of it too is also people think that the COVID is like, it's like, okay, Jaron, you see like how you got it and you died for 2 days and you're good, right? What the studies are now finding is the people who, like, yeah, they got it, they died for 2 days, they got back fine. 6, 7, 8 months down the line, they start having problems they never had before. Problems with their heart, problem with blood pressure, problem with diabetes. Out the freaking blue. They weren't doing anything along those lines, but literally, since they got COVID, the body went through that shock and whatever it did, to them, the damage opened up for other avenues for shit to happen later down the line. And that's people not even looking at that information. They're still just over here talking about vaccine. They're not looking at what's important about all.
Yeah, they're not thinking how it's gonna affect them later on. Like if there was a way to stop yourself from getting chicken pox, wouldn't you get it ahead of time?
No, because I wanted to get chicken pox.
Yeah, I never got chicken pox before.
I never got chicken pox either.
And I wanted to get it because I didn't think it was real. And then Chris got it. I was like, yo, that shit is real.
Yep.
Also, Darren, I feel like Darren went and dated some bitch that had COVID, catch COVID, and he was like, Tyler, okay, no.
Honestly, no.
But that's what I mean. Because if you have chicken pox, then you're definitely gonna get shingles later on in the future. It's one and the same it comes with, right?
Yo, what the shingles, bro?
I'm assuming it makes your bones brittle and shaky, I guess. Like, I don't know.
I hear it's a lot and I don't know what it really is.
I heard it's an ad. if you ever had such and such, you're susceptible to shingles. I know what it does. All I know is it's a byproduct
Dog,
of chicken pox.
I really miss TV, you know.
With all them
Like,
drug ads that be telling you about shit.
yeah, all that random shit, bro. TV used to be so funny. Cause like, bro, you watching Scooby Doo and then boom, some Advil ad come on, and then something about Doritos, bro.
Oh, Kids Bop, man, these sound some bangers.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Yo, the ads really made TV.
Zoo books.
But real talks though, like for like the COVID whole thing, like the vaccine and stuff, is literally introducing yourself to the virus so your body can like kind of fight it.
It just recognizes it, so next time around you don't die.
That's all vaccine. It's just like the antidote for poison. They put poison in your system so you can counteract the venom.
What it really is, bro. It introduced something foreign in your body so your body can learn to fight it.
And learn,
Exactly.
and it gives you the form of it that's not really out to kill you.
So now, boom. So they drop in little alien babies, right? And your body say, "Look at these little pussy ass shit. Let me get the new guns. They kill the alien babies, and now later on in life, the alien mothers come, probably because they catch it again because they're Russell."
Yeah, my thing is those who don't want to take it, they don't have to take it.
COVID lessons,
right?
With Pineapple Badman.
With okay.
This COVID-19 thing is like the vaccine thing is like whatchamacallit. What's that thing called again? Like religion and atheism.
I get no, but hold on it. But my thing is right for Antigua, since it's such a small country and the population ain't all that, what they should do is they should just get a count. The people in them who take it, they sign off. So it's in the system that these people have it. And the people in them, but the people in them who don't have it, when they do catch it, they have to pay a fee to get whatever vaccine because we made it available for you, and you didn't have it, and you had a certain amount of time to get shit done. You didn't do it. So the people them who have the vaccine and then get sick, they get free help or free medical care. Basically,
people would go crazy if that, but that sounds like it would make a lot of money.
It would make money for the company, and you'll profit from all the retarded fuckholes in Antigua. Because basically, if you look, they only gonna believe when they get sick. Like, oh shit, this shit real.
How much seed money you have?
Well, not a lot. But my thing is like, if you let those people who want to be ignorant and stupid, you tell them, hey, all right, do you? But when you get COVID and you get sick and need a vaccine, you'll have to pay for it then. Then the people will be like, well, I don't know how true or real this is, but just in case, let me go take the vaccine because I don't want to pay the fees that they tell me I have to pay. And I feel like that's one way to get dumbass people on this side.
The thing is why that wouldn't work is because, and I don't even know if people even believe or understand this, because the same set of unvaccinated people who out here like wild and say, COVID, blah, blah, blah. When they get COVID, they go up there, and when they're having the symptoms, they're begging for vaccine. But the vaccine is literally pointless at that point because the virus is already in your body and your body don't know what to do with it. That's why the vaccine is there. So it could have been in your body and you would have known what to do with it. Now there's no point in giving you the vaccine now. Yeah, you just have to run its course and whatever happens to happen.
They still don't know that.
Bro, should, because it's on ABS all day long.
When they talk about this curfew thing, like, oh yo, you guys can't lime after 8 or 5 or whatever the time is, right?
Like COVID sleep at nighttime.
Like if the people in there could just lime earlier. What could stop me from saying, yo, curfew at 5 o'clock, let's all of us gather up here in a crowd and just spit in each other mouth at 4.
People get more promiscuous at nighttime.
I don't know, dog. I'm just like, you're letting everybody spreading fast because they have to beat it before the curfew. That's all happening. So then you go home with all your COVID. You're just like, oh man, I wish I could go outside, boy, but now I have to stay in here with my COVID. Like, I don't think the curfew is helping anybody. So, like, why? I think they should just get rid of the curfew.
People are losing money from the curfew thing too. Like these small businesses that have to lock up early, and the bus man and them and this, that, and the third, the security people and them. Like niggas is losing money, bro. How people feeding their family and stuff from this bullshit. And that's why lots of people are moving and leaving and coming to the US from Antigua.
But the thing is, it's not like we want anybody wants to implement these curfews because they're not doing good for like the economy or nothing. This is not the go-to. We're literally saying, fam, if we have no choice, this is like a last resort because y'all not doing what y'all need to do so that we don't have to do this. And apparently we can't force you to do it because it's an issue if we force you to do it.
Yo, I love my country now.
You know?
I love my country, but some of them people are also
Why are you forcing grown people to do stuff though?
Okay,
facts.
yeah, but that's the thing. We can't force you to do it, but then because we can't force you, we just going to have to do what we have to do
You know what they need to
with the
do?
situation you all cause us to be in.
No, just
Because we
when,
can't force grown people.
what
That's
they need to
basically the
do
result.
is just open the front line of who dead.
Bro, they didn't try that there Market Street with police and riot gear and that kind of thing.
No,
They
no,
did.
no, 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 not shoot them, Tim, man. Just let them catch COVID and load them.
But then we still have to take care of them, and it's still going to give it to people
No,
who are
but
less
say load
deserving.
them. You're not gonna
Bro,
take care
you
of them.
realize that kids cannot take any kid under 12 cannot take the vaccine, and that literally means all these careless adults are putting innocent children at risk. And the
So
variant at first,
And you know,
the
children is
original
the
COVID
future.
wasn't killing children, but the variants are.
But then again, I feel like if you don't want to take the vaccine, you should also like look into getting your immune system up.
And that is another misconception that people don't get because COVID don't really give a shit. But like, I'm gonna need a good immune system, blah 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 blah. Bro, it's not like that no more because all the COVID, all the people with the good immune system already caught the COVID, and the COVID know how to deal with people with good immune system now.
talk them in the ribs.
So literally, you are like, bro, I don't know what to do or say no more. Fam.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't care. I need to all die down so I can go back to Antigua and do my thing.
I'm here to tell Pfizer for just bubble and cool inside of me system, right? We not fuck around.
But Nathanya, I would love to thank you for being on the podcast tonight. I've been trying to get you on, but your schedule just messy.
Wow.
It's just messy. And even now, I feel like I'm catching you at a bad time because you sound like you're doing the most right now. I feel like you're all over the place, but I can't even complain because I got you. It came on, you found the time, and just thanks.
She
Thank
didn't
you.
even
Good
find.
vibes, good
Actually,
talk.
I don't think she found that. I think she made the time.
She made the time. That's it.
That's
That's what it
it.
is.
Like, cause like she got shit going on.
Yeah, I appreciate that you made the time for us
Just respect.
because I know you have a busy schedule. So thank you again for coming onto the podcast.
Of course.
Nathanya, I was dying when you said something with of the night. Yo, I don't remember what it is. It's something with her work. Like, because when you said like you do night work or some shit.
I work nightlife.
Yes.
Night nurse.
Yo, I was rolling. Bro, I was fucking rolling. That shit was funny to me.
No, Jaron, stupid.
I know.
Nathania, you got anything going on that you want to shout yourself out with?
Oh, other than toxic radio, no. I'm chilling right here doing my thing.
All right,
I mean,
simple thing. So just toxic radio we need to pull up.
Yes, word from Nathanya. Y'all go check out Toxic Radio. You can find it on
Instagram.
And females, if that nigga give you good dick, keep him in your back pocket, but cut him off.
And become Nathanya. Good advice.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. Nathanya, I want to go to the beach with you and just duck you. That's all.
To get you rebaptized.
But look, I'll just go straight home. Won't even dry skin. Just hop right in the cat. Go.
No, because you're not analyzing it properly, boss.
Yo, quick question before we go. Y'all have that one person that even if they're in a relationship, you can pull up to them and just like, let's fuck, and it can happen.
Well, I feel like I have multiple people like that, and I don't talk to them. And whenever these people message me, I know how much they fucking adore me. So yes, so it's not really anything special, Timon.
Okay. What about you, Nathania?
Same thing. It's not really nothing special.
Because like there's no current bond. It's just something that they're holding on to.
And I don't even think it's something that they're holding on to. Niggas is just bored sometimes, to be honest.
That's really it. No, that's really it. No, people horny, bro, and they know that you have on good fuck, you're close. They're gonna just shoot a shot.
And you cool, and you're not gonna catch no feelings or gone or kind of how.
Yeah.
People
like that. Like they know what it is.
My life, bro. That's not what I want for my life. I can do it, but that is not what I want for my life.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not interesting, bro.
No.
Yeah,
no, but
as you get older
it's
and you start to
interesting.
understand things.
It's interesting to me because these people, they know exactly what it is and they're not overthinking it or thinking it's something else. You run into some people and just like, this is just a casual thing, but they just like in their head, it could be more. It will be more. Somehow I can make it be more. And it's like, no.
I got my share of sex when I was in high school, and honestly satisfied in the bus.
You think guys have a period where they be hoes and then they just cut it off and just be decent people?
I don't know, because I know some people who they've been older than me when like they were older than me, and they might be obsessed with some pum pum, and they might still the same way. So I can't really answer that for you, dog.
Okay. Because I, in that sense, right, I'm like, yo, pussy. It's pretty good, right? But I don't see myself dying over it. Because I'm just like,
It's flesh, bro.
I see man be like chasing it like
now,
if it's a
now
bone.
it's like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't get like why the I don't want to say it's overlust or why they need to get it that aggressively. I don't get it.
Like to have it casually is unnecessary to me.
A part of it is status, too, now.
Status.
A part of it is status. Because, you see a man with 6 gal, right? This man a bad man, though, especially if all the gal and them know each other. But them other man, right, who will sneak and do it, like, that's not bad man things, huh? Like, it's really not cool. It's really not cool. Like, you cool if all these girls, they know each other and they vibing with each other and, like, shit, like, home. She never told me my day call.
There's this guy, right? He booked me to at his event because I do bar management, I do bottle service, I do catering, I do hookah, I have my own hookah business.
Hey.
I show other girl. Like I do a lot.
Why they shout out that business?
I have multiple streams of income.
Bet.
So I'm never hungry. So he booked me to do bartending because I bartend at a lot of these big parties in New York. So a lot of people know my face. So he came up to me at one of my friends' parties that he do weekly, and he's like, "Hey, bartender." I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" Mind you, I don't know who it is, but in the scene, a lot of people recognize your face.
Mm-hmm.
So he chopping it up with me. He's like, he having a party on the whichever date, and
it's in the night.
You want to book me to be a bartender? I'm like, okay, sure. I told him my price right then and there. He's telling me the money. I'm like, okay, the date locked in. The fuck? So I'm here. Like, what happened? Oh yeah, I went to his house and I was changing in his room. Like, I'm very comfortable in front of people in general because I'm always half naked, literally.
Got him.
But to change in front of somebody is nothing. It coming like nothing to me these days. Like, honestly, I have no intentions of clipping anybody or anything like that. It's I just feel comfortable.
I understand that, but that's tempting somebody.
Yeah, that guy probably said she in my room. Got her. Like his whole thing is like just get you in the right position. Finesse.
Like I feel like that's just like opening to a big misunderstanding. Like that's just wrong.
Actually, I don't think so. I don't think it really necessarily need to meet to a misunderstanding. Because you hired Nathanya for her business and she needs to get into, I don't want to say character, but she needs to get into her, her uniform to go do a business. So she don't have to go all the way over the place. It's like, here's convenient for me. Let me get into it so I can start this work right away. So I feel like some guys, even if they see it, they should understand that, hey, this is not the time or the place.
It's inappropriate. Why in the room? Like, why in the room? You do that?
Why this nigga came to and he was like, my girlfriend like to see you and she wants me and her to share him.
That's fucking wild and gross.
What?
Wait. So she don't want to date you. She wants you and her to share him.
They basically want me to be a unicorn.
My thing is why they thought that was the time and place. Bro. It's like if this was the agenda from the jump, like why not?
What was the answer? What was the answer and how pretty was the girl?
Facts.
First of all,
like what did you say there? Like the exact words.
Yeah, all I did was laugh. I'm like, no, I'm not sharing nobody, nigga.
Yeah, because I think John had brought it up in a I don't want to say it's a recent, but a podcast ago where he's just like guys who want to have threesomes. It's not that he was saying that they're selfish or anything like that, but he was saying that they don't respect the girl or the girl don't satisfy them, and that's why they're asking for another girl to enter the relationship or their setup. Like, you believe that? Because what he said made sense to me. I was like, that kind of...
Okay, it definitely makes sense to me, but what if it's the girl's idea?
Then why wouldn't she come and talk to you? Because it would go over better if she talked to you about it than if he did.
Yeah,
she came and flirt with you and built a relationship with you like that and then finesse you into a threesome.
Because it would go way smoother if the girl
way fucking smoother
initiation.
That does make sense. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is an insecure young woman who she want this man for whatever fucking reason she want this man, and
she'll do anything to
like any fucking thing.
Yeah, because this is crazy.
And then these niggas, they take advantage of these little stupid ass fucking girls, and then these girls, they're gonna grow and they're gonna turn bitter and they're gonna hate men because of their fucking choice.
And pass that shit on to their kids.
Here's the twist. They're in their late 30s. Like, she's like 34 and he's like 30.
She's trying to spice that relationship up, but he's just like, I'm over it. I see bad things every day at my workplace. Like, you need to spice it up.
Like, you do have to remember, like, men who have short attention span, they see something younger, then they say, yep.
Ugh,
that's really it.
Anyways, Nathanya, I have to go sleep because I work.
Because me telling you, Timon, when me 56, I can see me marry some girl that's fetching 21.
I believe you. But yes, I have to wake up at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning for work. So again, thank you for listening to the podcast, and everybody who's listening, thank you again for giving me your time, or just making the time to listen. You don't have to, but y'all do, and I appreciate it.
It's given us your time, you selfish bastard.
You know what, Jared? You should start doing these since you know what to say.
Check that woman. Just get it. Yeah. I will give it to you. Right.
Honestly.
Big Easy signing out. Don't know.
Mr. Dreamy. I lie. It's Mr. Terrible. Just cool. Sorry.
I love you guys so much. It's not even funny.
At the end. So thank y'all for listening. Yeah.
Darling, please stop driving me crazy all night.